Smash away since
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Or are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be there, trends. Real.
Characters.
He ran out of characters,
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who like, the champions. Wait. Aren't you a bit old to return?
This is one of my favorite moments on this stream. When they found a way to write a bigger message on the name.
I have a...
Yeah, that's a nice hotel, man.
Look, so I'll tell you the full story when I get back. So, let's see. One quick thing. So, guys, obviously, as you know, well, I'm in Newcastle. Shout out to your boy RDS. So, put out some images out there. A full vlog is coming very soon of the big day for your boy RDS. And RDS, he's thankful for all of the happy messages that they had from him. And guys, don't talk to me about marriage, bro. I'm an OnlyFans merchant. It is what it is. So, guys, is Chelsea's match still going, or these guys can't play?
So
when
they're
gonna redo the match. They're gonna redo the match.
It's
delayed. It's delayed till after 1 a.m.
You see, even if I'm in Newcastle, it still doesn't mean that I can't do this. Bro.
Now it says 7:45.
No. Look, as I said again. Okay, so when it restarts, it's going to be 5 minutes, or it's going to be like what, 45 minutes?
It was the 83rd. It was the 83rd minute when it stopped. Ahmad is at the game, and he told me that basically when there's lightning, right, they add an extra 30 minutes. So they
that's
like
lightning, 30 minutes again.
They have to make sure that 30 minutes, that nothing happens for 30 minutes, and then they can restart. But if lightning comes again, they have to start the 30 minutes all over again.
So they're just going to remain there until there's no lightning for like 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes, and then they can come back up, basically. Yeah. The heck? That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, AJ, it's protocol. There was 7 minutes of the game left. They probably could have kept playing because there was no rain at that time, but it was because of the warning. They had to.
Okay, so guys, basically, so look, it's going to be weird. We're probably just going to do like a general Club World Cup discussion. And we're just going to keep abreast of what's happening with the whole Chelsea game. We're just going to do a Club World Cup, look at the games that has happened, look ahead for the games that are happening tomorrow. And hopefully, if this Chelsea game actually pops off, we will obviously...
can we also talk about Pogba?
Yes, Labille. I'll put that on the docket. We'll also talk about Labille, which is confirmed with a pretty snazzy answer video from Monaco. So we're going to talk about Labille to... Wait, is Fati confirmed or that's not confirmed?
Yeah,
I don't think that's confirmed yet.
Okay, all right. We'll definitely talk about Labille going to Monaco. So, guys, like the video, subscribe to the new guys. I'm up here in Newcastle. Jody Tax. It is what it is. If there's anything you wish to add to the show, guys, please, feel free to send in a super chat.
HH, why does your hotel room look like a prison, bro?
So AK said it looks nice. You say it looks like a prison. Who should I believe, AK or SK?
It doesn't look that bad.
I'm a nice person.
No. I'll agree with you. Apart from an issue with hot water, which we sorted out in the end, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's actually.
Wait, you went to a hotel and they don't even give you hot water.
Oh, so you're
there was
in
a hot water
Newcastle,
issue.
right? You're in Newcastle, right?
Technically Stanley, but it's in the Newcastle area. Yes.
Our people's teeth are good.
I'll be real with you. The people here now, maybe I might meet a clan member tomorrow, who knows? But so far, the people here are a lot nicer than in London, man.
Wait, is Newcastle? Isn't Newcastle like the Midwest of England?
No, it's like north.
No,
not direction wise. I know that. I mean, like the American Midwest is considered to be like the
I consider the English Arkansas, man.
Where the clan Arkansas is not a real place. No one's ever been there.
But no. I mean, no. Look, basically, I'll post the vlog in there tomorrow. But no, Newcastle, it's cool. The very interesting accents. You know, their accent is very basically it's like living in a place full of Alan Shearers. Everyone talks like Alan Shearer here, so it's just that. But yeah, I'll post the Newcastle vlog and I'll post the RDS wedding vlog, man. So I'll edit that when I get back to Londres, man. But
When's
guys,
your wedding vlog coming?
So guys, like the video, subscribe to the video. Please feel free to send in the super chat on the Dubinsky if you wish to support the damn show. Send in those dubs and super chats, guys. Thank you for your support.
No way you didn't shout up even one bridesmaid. Not even one.
So look. All right, let me. I'm not.
He bought Ray.
We're gonna comment to that. Okay, so let's just talk about this Club World Cup in general, bro. How is everyone feeling about the Club World Cup?
It's all right.
It's a good tournament to some degree, I guess.
No, I feel good.
It's been fun, man. It's been fun.
Like genuinely, like
my thing though is look.
I just don't like watching the big European teams.
AJ, can I just try and give a balanced review of it?
Okay, cool. Before you go, I think that look. At first, we complained, we moaned, blah blah, but I think as things have gone on, it's like, oh, it's a tournament. Oh, we're not in the knockouts. And I think what is very key, because that's what I said in my video. Real want to win this. City desperately want to win this. 100% Pep is taking this serious. Pep and City are not treating this like a friendly. Heck no. Real Madrid, I think they want to win. And I think a lot of guys are like, hey, well, we're here. And we actually want to try and say what's up. And 100% the South American sides are fully pumped for it. So I do think that, because it's basically it's like football tax. Once you're now in the old Club World Cup, what? He played 2 games, semis and then the final.
3-4 games.
This is now a proper tournament. So the way that this feels and the journey that you're going to take feels a lot more real and authentic than you just turn up for 2-3 games and you now go back to your season. So whoever, and just also in the way you go through the groups, the last 16, then it's the last 8, then it's the last 4. The person who wins, this will feel a lot more realer and more authentic than all the guys that won it previously that only played 2 games. It feels realer when you have to go through 7 games than only go through 2 games. I think that as we now get to, once we now get through the second round of games, we now get to the quarters and what the potential semi-finals could be, 100% you're going to be into, because it's a freaking football tournament that I think a lot of the big teams are taking seriously. KJ, talk to me.
So I'll talk about my experiences. The first game, I went to Chelsea Flamengo, and the stadium is in Philadelphia. It's 67,000 seater, and I think the stadium had 52 or 57,000 of 67,000. So the atmosphere was really good. We didn't play very well, HH. Even when we scored, Flamengo were much better than us before we scored, and after they scored, they were far better than us. And obviously Jackson had that insane moment, and yeah, I prefer not to talk about that.
Yeah,
but I think the competitiveness of that game was very high, at least. And then the second game was Esperance, where again it was much less. I think it was like 32,000 out of the 67,000. But their fans made a lot of noise, more noise than ours, and we had more fans than them in there, right? As far as on the pitch, I mean, it was always going to be a golfing class. They tried here and there, but they were never going to beat us. Let's just be honest. And again, that's a game where there's this complete disparity. And then the third game was the Madrid-Salzburg game. And Madrid won 3-0, but that wasn't a 3-0 game. If Salzburg had better forwards, they probably do something. But again, out of 67,000, I think they had like 50, out of 62,000, I think they had like 57,000 or something like that. So it was almost a full house. And the Madrid fans made a lot of noise. And Madrid played very well in that game, right? I'm saying defensively, they definitely need improvement. And if Salzburg had better forwards, they're probably scoring. But it was a competitive game. Madrid-Salzburg is a Champions League game. Let's be honest. Salzburg make the Champions League a lot of the time. And that was a good game, I would say. And it was competitive. And the atmosphere was there.
Yeah.
Right? The thing is, the problem that they have with the Club World Cup in America is a few things. One, the times at which the games are played, right? 2, the areas in which they put some of these games. Like having no games in Houston, in Texas, I think is silly.
And also, I think... Yeah. But I think the biggest thing, though, I think someone even mentioned it, like empty seats.
Yeah, no, I was about to say.
As competitive as you are, there's something about empty seats that just takes away from the atmosphere. Like I've always said,
what's it called?
I'd rather like a full 20,000 seater game than an
American
empty
stadiums in general are also just really big.
What's it called? No. I mean, but okay, sorry, could you say that though?
Yeah.
94 World Cup, everything was full. Everything was full because it was, this is a massive event. This is a big thing. Because this Club World Cup just came out of nowhere, people are like, oh, is this real or is this just not real? So guys don't even know how to read because everyone knows that the World Cup is an official thing that happens every 4 years. So getting a ticket is something that you can cherish. So yeah.
I'll say this. I think FIFA or Bleacher Report, ESPN FC or Bleacher Report released something a few hours ago. It's just in the group stages there were 1 million empty seats, right? And I think they saw 57.6% of available seats. So over 40% of the available seats just did not go sold, right? We can agree that the majority of these games were sort of lower teams against each other, or let's say one big team against a smaller team, right? The third thing I'd want to say is, like I said, one, the times, two, where they put some of these games. Like let's say placing no games in Houston where there's a massive Texas where there's a massive Hispanic population, I think silly. I don't know if they couldn't come to an agreement on stadium rights or something.
Can I just real for guys who live in
But I
America?
really wish they'd put one in Texas. They should have put a game
I don't
in
know
Texas.
why they
But so just ask. So normally, normally in America, preseason, is this normally full or empty for preseason games in America?
I've never been to a preseason game, but again, it depends, and it depends one on price, obviously. These games, like this Chelsea game, is cheap as hell. Right, you could get good tickets for like less than $180, right? I think Ahmad said he paid like $80 or something like that. But the fact of the matter is, it's the size of the teams. I'm going to be honest, unless you're Madrid or Barcelona, I don't think there's anywhere in America where you're probably selling out 80 to 90% capacity.
No,
I
Man
just don't
United
think so.
normally sell out.
Possibly, okay, yes, and possibly United, but Bayern just doesn't have that pool here, I don't think, right? United is playing in New Jersey next month, and I'm actually going to go to that game so I can see what it's going to be. But right, the fact of the matter is, those 3 teams are probably the only teams in America that could sell out close to capacity, right? Regardless of who they're playing against, right? So I sort of saw that with these games. Even us, I think we weren't bad. We were. How do I put this? Flamengo, I think Flamengo had more fans than us, but that's because Jersey has a lot of Brazilians, so there were more Flamengo fans than us, right? Than ours. So I think they got above 50. Something above close to 30,000 or 50,000 or 40,000. But the fact of the matter is, I've seen that unless it's Madrid or Barcelona, you probably aren't going to sell close to capacity, and it's also the competitiveness of the games. I think plays a factor in this. Like if this North Carolina game was Bayern Munich Chelsea, I imagine there'll be much more sales, but it's Benfica Chelsea, you know what I mean? So that's why it's still, there's still a lot of empty seats. And as SK said, the US does have a lot of empty. One, it does have a lot of empty stadiums. Two, there are still you have to remember there's other sports still going on. So the baseball season is still currently on. And that's, a massive sport in the US. And the third thing, it's also the summer and it's the weekend. I mean, I imagine some people don't want to be spending their summer weekends sitting in a football stadium for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Unless they're watching the Yamals or the Ronaldos, or the Vinis or the Mbappes of the world. So yeah, I think it's very much a combination of factors. But at least from my experience, I think it's been okay. I think it's been quite good. And the reaction I've seen, obviously I went to games with big teams, but at least our fans, they very much enjoyed it because, like I said, we don't really get the chance to see these teams unless you go over to Europe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think thus far it's been a mixed bag, but I do think towards the semi-finals we'll see more full stadiums just because it'll be naturally the bigger teams. And also the semi-finals are going to be in New Jersey, where there's a bit more of a bigger, let's say, footballing base than anywhere else.
So both semis are in Jersey, just one semi.
I think both of them I think are in. Both semis I think are in Philadelphia, and then the final is in New Jersey, just like the World Cup final next year.
I thought both of them were in New Jersey.
No, I think I just read about it. I think the final is in MetLife. The finals in MetLife, which is Jersey, where the World Cup final is going to be played next year. And the semis, I think, are going to be played in Lincoln Financial, which is Philly. And then I think quarterfinal, there's going to be here in Philly and also in Orlando. So yeah,
let's just hope and pray Chelsea are in that quarter. 100%. AK, what are you saying, bro?
So just on the Club World Cup.
Just how it's really been so far. Like whether you're growing into it, people's views on it, or what do we say? Because for me, I think that I've enjoyed it so far. I think I've actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've enjoyed parts of it. I'd say. I think the South American teams have been very good. I think even teams like Mamelodi Sundowns, for example, they play good football.
Yeah,
it's nice to watch a different type of football compared to what we watch, for the entire year, whether it be in England or the rest of Europe. I do think that the stadium issue is something to be seen, but I don't think it's because it's America. I think it's because it's the Club World Cup. I think when you look at the World Cup next year, I think there will be a lot of full stadiums because, it's the World Cup and it's a spectacle, and many Americans would want to watch that compared to a Club World Cup, especially with teams like, apart from Madrid, Barcelona, apart from Real Madrid to a certain degree in this Club World Cup, I don't think the casual American would want to see, like, let's just say, like, I don't know, like Mamelodi Sundowns or Al Ali or teams like that. I think that's a part of it. I think stuff like this weather issue, man, it could have been better handled. Like the lightning protocol, I understand it, but like you don't need to have, it's like a lightning radius within like 10 miles. Like you don't need to have that big a radius
Okay, aren't
in
these
order to
stadiums
stop a
supposed to
game.
have? Aren't they supposed to have roofs? I'm just
You
curious.
see, that's what I'm saying.
It's
So,
not
Are they
in
supposed to have roofs?
so isn't there a
Yeah,
stadium
that's the
thing that
problem.
can go against lightning?
the issue with that is
only some of the stadiums in America.
yeah,
have
yeah,
them.
like
So, like for
only
the,
some
for
of
the
them have roofs,
semifinals
and
next year.
they're usually in like places like Texas and stuff. I think Texas has like stadiums with roofs. I think Atlanta Stadium has a roof too. So I think that's the thing. And also,
Atlanta has
like,
a stadium.
I
With a
just
roof.
think, yeah, I just think like, we'll get to the teams and like the specific teams playing in it later, but it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think for the first time they're hosting it, it's been okay. There's definitely some things you can improve, but like, I what really gets me is like the people in Europe saying that like it's trash, and it's from a certain country and a certain demographic of that country.
Wait.
It's because of times of watching it.
Wait. So, okay, again, not that country. Do they speak like Money Mace? Or no?
Money Mace
Yes,
is
very
one of
much
the
so, very much
Money
so.
Mace is a nice one, so I don't want to disrespect Money
Okay,
Mace.
the
No, I
reason
just
why
said, is the
people from
accent
Wait,
similar to Money
Money
Mace?
Mace is one of the good
AJ,
ones.
just quickly, the reason why people from this country are saying it's trash.
British people hate everything, though.
It's because of the times. It's because of the times. Like, listen,
They
don't
hate
get me wrong,
everything,
The,
though,
the
that's
football's good, but I'm not waking up at 2 a.m. to
That
watch
is true, that
Fluminense
is
v
true, that is
Mamelodi Sundowns. Like,
That is true. That is true.
I need my sleep.
But overall,
No, but
there's
I mean,
definitely things to improve. I'm
yeah,
not
but
gonna say like it was
yeah, like, cause I just think because you're gonna have to build up to this whole thing. Because remember, this came out of nowhere, and as much as they try to promo, it's like even like in London, you can see like on buses, Club World Cup, everything like that. You still need to sort of really get used to the whole. Remember, the World Cup has been something that was happening every 4 years, so people have really, because see, for the American, they understand. Even if you don't watch football, you understand what the World Cup is. The average American does not understand a thing of the Club World Cup. So and also remember, Arsenal and Man United, those guys have a huge, massive following in America, and they're both not in this. Even before Barca or anything, Arsenal and United have a massive fan base in America. So if you're now bringing all of these guys there, there may be big clubs in Europe, do they have a massive fan base in America? How many Bayern Munich fans are there really in America? So with those things, it's going to be. I just think that the Club World Cup can never rival the World Cup. Because the thing about the World Cup is it's such a popular competition, it's countries, it's nations. So there's just something much more special about it and unique about it that I think. So but here's the thing though, the Club World Cup is going to improve. I think if it just have every 4 years, and we now know that it's a thing that happens every 4 years. Oh no, eventually it will now garner praise because I think Brazil said that they want to host the next one. So you just think about building up. Money, talk to me.
No, listen. The thing is that I have to mentally prepare myself for the times of games coming on because this is what it's going to be like next year for the 2026 World Cup. And it's 2, 3 in the morning games. They're not exactly the best to watch.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Yeah,
I mean, 2 a.m. is crazy though.
Anyways, I wouldn't even lie. Like the last World Cup, like my time zone, the first games would be at like 5 o'clock in the morning. And because like you know how those games like happen all day, so like the last game would be at like I think it would end by like 4 p.m. or something like that. So like It would just
Yeah,
be
no,
like
man.
mad whiplash, bro.
Listen, shout out
Well,
to all
when
my
was the
American-
Korea-Japan World Cup in America? What time was it?
I mean, I was 02,
Mornings.
so I won't be able to answer that.
Listen, shout out to all my Americans, but we need to take the World Cup back to Africa just for the just for the time zones, man. Just for the time zones. I think I agree with AK's point. The problem with the Club World Cup is that it can't be taken too serious or to this level of seriousness that other competitions have, because it's just been made. We have seen it with our eyes being made, and we know trophies that have been created in our timeline.
We're going to ask. So, the person who wins this Club World Cup, will it be more meaningful than the person who won the Champions League?
Of course not. Stop acting dumb questions again.
No. But okay, no. You say of course not, and you say that's a great question. But in theory, though, the Club World Cup, this is even if it's like, okay, well, the Champions League is where all the elite teams play. But this, basically, you can truly call yourselves like the best team in the world. You know, it's similar to like the NBA championship and FIFA, because at the end of the day, this is about all of the clubs in the whole world. Yes, Europe should win. Yes, Europe have the monetary value. But put it in theory, a Club World Cup winner should mean more than the Champions League winner in theory. But in reality, based on just how effed up the distribution of money is, it's about the Champions League based on just all the best players play in Europe. So that means that it's much more stiffer competition there.
Money Mace, just before you go again, just a point. You know that the prize pool is $1 billion HH, and they've already given out like 740 million.
Oh, the prize pool for this club World Cup.
Yeah, they've given out. City have made the most, like 51 million or something like that. They released the table earlier today. Like City have made the most, and I think Madrid, Bayern, and all that stuff. So yeah, they've given out 750 million of the $1 billion. So like. Yeah, and if the winner of this Chelsea game goes to the next round, they make $13 million just off going to the next round. Like,
listen, I don't even think it's necessarily who wins it. It's just the fact that because it's a new competition and we've seen it be made with our eyes and it has no history or heritage behind it, it's difficult to take it more serious than established trophies. So, like, for example, if there's Thursday night football on, I'm going to go, and it's like a Thursday night and there's football, I'm going to go to the channel, watch Europa League. I'm going to watch Roma play against like Bodo Glimt, because the Europa League has heritage. There's a trophy. It has memories. Big players have played in that. I'm not going to turn on the channel and watch the new Saints play Shamrock Rovers in the Conference League, because the Conference League got made 5 years ago.
Put some respect on Shamrock Rovers, bro. Put some respect on their name, man.
No, but it's the truth. Like, it's difficult to take new competitions that have been made seriously. Like, AJ, I don't even think you watched any games of the Conference League, and you're a Chelsea fan. You didn't watch any games until your team played in the final. Like,
No. I watched Fiorentina, Betis. Yeah.
When you finally had two teams that you've heard of before playing each other.
That's my point. What it is, I've got to watch a lot of games, so.
Yeah, so that's my point. So it's difficult, and it's like for this tournament, in order for
it's different because it's like, let's be real, I am much more inclined just to watch the random Club World Cup game than to watch the random Conference League game.
Yeah,
because it's because the Club World Cup, because it's much more of an event, and it's a much more of a finite thing. You're like, it's a massive event, it's a big deal, bro. We have the Champions League, we have the Europa League. You want me to watch freaking like Bugs Bunny FC against Daffy Duck United in a Conference League second round? Come on, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. But that sort of holds to my point. Like, in order for the Club World Cup to be taken more serious, history and memories have to be created. So, for example, when Botafogo beat PSG, that was a big moment. So that was a really good thing for the Club World Cup. The worst thing that can happen...
VAR check, man.
That could be a penalty.
Gusto handball.
That could be a penalty.
I'm turning on the DAZN.
I can't stand this guy.
Please tell me you're lying.
I can't stand this guy.
Are we transitioning into an emergency?
Gusto might need to be sold. Gusto's trash.
Oh, it is going to be a handball. Oh my god.
Are we transitioning into an emergency midstream?
Oh my god.
I'm turning on the DAZN.
What minute is it?
92nd.
Gusto, you
why does
incredible
this
guy.
guy
92nd
continue to
minute.
play Gusto?
No, HH, his hand is in a natural position.
Oh, he
you can't
doesn't
even
give
see
it.
the ball.
Into position.
Wait, let's see.
He's jumping
Let's
and
see.
he's not
Let's
looking
see.
at the
He's
ball.
giving the decision right now.
Oh,
He's giving it. He's giving it. He's
A
giving it.
transitioning emergency is incredible.
that's a penalty. That's a
Oh
penalty.
my
Yeah,
god.
emergency
my
transition.
days.
Bro,
He
I'm
gave the
literally,
penalty,
How is
dude.
this
guys, I didn't
possible?
even bother watching the game. I'm pulling up the zone on my TV right
How is this possible?
These
Bro, that's
referees,
no.
Jumping.
Bro,
Agent was jumping.
do you know how sick that is? I didn't even bother
What is with
turning
this
up the whole
ref?
thing because I was so sure.
Nah, that's a pen. I saw it given in 2018 when PK, I think it was PK handballed against Russia. Your hands are not supposed to be over your head when jumping. It's a
this-
How you
stupid
supposed
rule,
to
but
land?
it's a
it
rule.
How you
isn't an
supposed to
unnatural
land?
position, but how can he
It's a
help
stupid
that?
rule, but it's a rule.
How can he help that? That's such a dumb. What?
Oh
Well, listen,
lord.
man.
Oh my god, we gotta sit here for
Do you know-
another
do you know
If
how-
Di Maria
hour
misses his
extra
penalty,
time.
Do you know
we
how
do
effed
take
up
away
that
his
is,
big games
bro?
then?
Do you know how, bro?
We're gonna be here
I
for
thought
another
we'll
30
just
minutes,
talk,
I
and
think.
we'll transition into Rege being the greatest right back in the world who taught Car for everything.
I'm literally setting up the zone on my TV. I'm signing onto the zone on my TV right now. That's how great this is.
What a hate watch. He's getting on right now.
Oh,
Well, you got
my,
about
this
20
is-
seconds. He's
Well,
about
let's
to
see
take
if
the penalty.
let's see if Di Maria scores, man.
No,
Yeah,
they
Di
need
Maria's
to
about
score
to
this so they
run up.
so I can pull it up on my TV.
Oh, these guys have done nothing the whole game.
That's what makes it better. I show
One-
the stats.
one
It's
shot
like
on
15
target.
shots to Chelsea.
The
1-4.
keeper could save the
One
Titanic.
shot
No,
on
that
target.
is just what pisses me off the most.
And Di
These
Maria,
guys
this old
literally
man tax.
did
He falls
nothing.
on the floor every time you touch him.
Are you
You've got to be
shitting
kidding me,
Well,
dude.
respect the
Right.
World Cup winner.
Oh, please. Sanchez,
If
do something
Sanchez
good for
saves
once
this
in your
goal.
life.
Well, he scored.
For me, he's taking it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
for
God
fuck's
in heaven.
sake.
Oh my God in heaven.
Yeah. Yeah, he's took it.
Oh my God in heaven.
Oh, my days.
1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored.
Dude,
Oh.
script writer is
And
cooking
we're
right
pulling
now.
it back on the TV. Don't worry.
Oh, my God.
HH, can you
Oh,
change the title of your
we're having
stream?
an emergency transition.
HH, can you change the title? Of the
This guy Gospel, yeah, is actually right. He can't be at Chelsea next season. Like he can't be. Like this guy is all. This guy is whatever. I can't do this.
KJ, he's a fantastic signing. Come on.
But,
You're a goalkeeper, man. Great goalkeeper you have.
But you know how we were talking about this being a kind of like a okay tournament, but this has catapulted.
You see,
bro.
now
this
this
is why the Club
no.
World Cup is good.
This guys, this is messed up.
I
This
like
man
this
just got
tournament.
married.
This is a top three
This
tournament
man,
of all
this
time.
man just got married. RDS, this is peak hate. This man just got married and he still is fighting. RDS, this is no. RDS, this is hate on a different level, bro. RDS, this is hate on a different
Please
level.
go attend to your wife, bro. What's wrong with you?
Go
SK.
spend time with your family, man.
Spending
No
his
one else
honeymoon
is
SK, can you wait?
You don't need to be here, man.
You should be
RDS
spending
is
some
a
time on your wife planning a
slave.
honeymoon. You still have time to hate? Nah, this is hate on a whole different level, man.
I
RDS.
love this game, man. This is fantastic.
Are we still talking about the Club World Cup?
Oh, we're talking about the Club World Cup, but I've got one eye on the TV, one eye on the stream.
We're stuck here for at least another 30 minutes, lads. So.
Oh, I'd love it if we got live penalties on the Hangout.
Oh, please don't. Please.
This is messed up.
AJ, what was the last time?
doing,
AJ, what was the last time you had a hangout during a live match? That we were actively
I'll
invested.
watch along at 2 a.m.
No. Basically, this has
the
never
last time
happened.
it
Where
was
like,
when Newcastle were beating Tottenham like 5-0 and we did a half-time.
yeah, we did have
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
whatever happened is that we've had a hangout and something has happened in a game and it just changed the entire texture of the hangouts mid through.
How is
Because
the
we could
storm?
put
I
Oh,
stayed
my
though.
God, man. How's the
This is a
storm?
great
Oh,
show.
the Caicedo thing. That's right.
Oh yeah, he's not for the quarters. I saw.
Oh yes, oh yeah.
Yeah, he's missing the next match. Yeah.
Man, as I was saying, I think the Club World Cup it might be the best tournament of the year. I'm being honest.
Man, we mustn't forget
that
it's
might be
been
the
raining.
greatest game though.
Yo, why are we?
Wait,
even
hold
the
on,
Flamengo
AK, why is
game, we got a
nobody
shit
there?
ref too?
Why is nobody in the stadium?
I don't know.
Bro,
man.
because
Chelsea just ain't built
the game was delayed for what, like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, bro. Some people definitely went home. They couldn't be bothered.
Like it's like 8 o'clock right now, bro. Like they probably just dipped.
How could you leave the stadium for this hate watch, man? Come on.
HH,
People have better things to do, bro.
Oh my god, wait. No.
HH, can we get
No.
a rejay for to lighten up the mood?
Yeah, let's have a rejay discussion.
Let's get a rejay.
No, this is so.
Yo, our team just started playing like bum asses. What are we doing?
Oh, are they in? Oh my days, they're in.
Yo, what are we doing?
Oh,
almost.
No, what are we doing, man?
Hey, wait.
Oh,
You see,
this
like,
team's
I'm not afraid of
better,
those.
I swear.
Guys, what's going on here? So this just this match should be over.
It should have been.
The match.
The Thunder wanted extra time, HH.
Basically, that's the one that destroyed everything.
Gusto has to leave this football club. Like, I'm not joking. Gusto has to leave this football club.
I never want to see Gusto play.
And who was Gusto brought in for? Who was Gusto brought in? No, he was brought in for Reece.
Enzo.
Yeah, but the problem is James can't play 90
playing in
minutes.
his right.
He's playing midfield.
We're having a
Gusto
watch
midfield.
on.
For 30 minutes, man. Gusto in midfield.
Yeah, Gusto
This
midfield.
is a mess.
This is Lee Gunner reacts.
Why does this guy keep playing?
What
He's
did
not
they?
even
What
playing
did
in
they?
the one position he can play in.
Andre Santos is on the bench.
Wait.
Why is this guy in the midfield?
Yeah,
Guys, I'm
he
telling
subs
you
on
now,
Blues before the 80th minute.
if this
What
goes to
is
penalties,
going on?
it's over.
Yeah, bro. Andre Santos doesn't have a future in Chelsea. I'm sorry.
We're actually such a.
Maresca has literally no reason not to play him, AJ.
Drewsbury Hall. Who's this
Right,
guy?
It's extra time. Oh, for
Gonna go
God's
extra time.
sake! For God's sake!
This team, man. This team, I swear.
On one hand, you can say the penalty is harsh, but on the other hand, why is he jumping with his hands out like that? That's
Come
insane.
on. You blow the whistle when they go on the count.
It's not harsh. Like it's the rule, but it's a stupid rule.
No, but Gusto always does that. Like, this isn't his first time doing something like that.
Yeah, can we talk about
Always miss time.
Rejay now?
This
Yeah,
is John.
during
No,
the
I
extra
think-
time.
Can we just talk about
no.
Pogba?
AK. I'm
Damn,
not talking about
how are you
Reece.
drawing with these guys?
Go
They've
to
got
transfer
Belotti
news.
up front in
Go to transfer
2025.
news.
Money
I
mates,
don't
they
want to
beat
weather.
Bayern, bro. Did Arsenal beat Bayern last year? No. So
No, but
Wait,
SK,
okay, so wait.
Benfica are trash, bro. Like they got Belotti up front.
They have
Bro,
37-year-old
listen,
You
demons.
can't beat a team that has freaking ego, the Italian ego as a striker. You
Di
can't beat that team.
Maria is still better than Chukwuemeka. Di Maria is better than Chukwuemeka.
Wait, hold on.
no,
So,
AJ, bro, you're literally hating on him. and he's not even playing. That's crazy.
You gotta stop that.
Okay,
Madueke
all
not
right.
that bad.
What do you call fake spaghetti? An impasse.
Oh my god.
Madueke defenders in
Drop the break.
2025.
Just drop the break.
But that's an actual.
So Kevin said Enzo plays for White Quarter. He moves like he's fat. Why
People
did
defending
you put
Madueke.
that outside?
Did you see what Enzo did when he could have given delap the pass?
Yes.
He wanted to score so bad.
I saw. And sorry, shout out to O'Malley. Infantino called and said me. But no, guys. This is generally just trash, bro.
But what,
It's
was
just
it actually a
trash.
penalty though?
Rules are the
By
rules.
the rules.
Man. I mean, it's
By the rules,
it's a dumb rule. It's a dumb
I
rule.
feel like that might have not been a penalty.
Wait, hold on. Another delay? What do you mean? Is there another delay? Please tell me that there's no more thunder and lightning.
No way. I'm going to sleep.
Bro. So basically, this thunder
I'm
screwed
going
everything.
to bed, bro.
7 hour.
Nah,
Instead of a 6 hour hangout, it's a 6 hour
Not
game.
like
Oh, you're lying. So another.
Not like
You're
this.
lying.
Only Chelsea can
Come back
fucking
tomorrow, folks.
concede
Nah,
in the
this-
120th added time minute. I swear to God. What are we
That means
doing?
Benfica's
no.
getting the energy back. Another Benfica goal.
2 hours of added time?
No, 2 hours at a time is
Okay,
crazy.
so hold on. So let me. So Chronicle thoughts on the Club World Cup. I mean, thoughts on the Club World Cup.
Bruh. I mean, my opinion has changed massively in the last 10 minutes. So. Okay, I'm trying to put my bias away from us. I mean, it has been good. It's been a good watch. I liked the Palmeiras game was just cinema, to be honest. It was just
Great atmosphere. Great atmosphere.
Oh, it was all over the place, to be honest. So a lot of chaos. What I will say is, though, that if these storms are going to be persistent, just think how bad the World Cup will be next year. If this is going to be a problem, then it's going to be a disaster. People were saying how bad the Qatar World Cup could have been, but America could be twice as bad, considering how expensive.
Imagine if we get
are.
like 3 delays in the World Cup final, bro.
I know people are just, bro. People are gonna switch
World
off.
Cup finals 2-2, and then
That no, imagine if it happens in the World Cup final, bro. It's
Yeah, what if a tornado just blows everything away? A power cut.
No. Like the
No one
lightning
can watch the
strikes the
final.
pole as the ball's about to cross the line or something. But that'll actually be
Whole different definition of tornado ball.
Oh my god! Oh, they started extra time immediately. Jesus, that was quick.
I mean, they had to with the delay. Like you can't keep people there.
No, look, you have to quickly get this before Storm from the X-Men says what's up. So
for sure.
Because also, I said for viewership, they have to try and transition this as soon as possible because that's where PSG play Inter Miami.
Yes.
Is that later tonight?
It's 5 p.m. now.
It's 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
UK time, and then Ban Flamengo is 9 p.m. UK time.
No. So there is quite a big gap between the next games. Jesus Christ, Maresca's on fraud watch now. I'm telling you right now, the late subs, the lineup as well.
Right back in midfield, like what the fuck?
Badiashile is not a footballer. I'm sorry. That guy is so ass. That guy literally cannot
it is. Unfortunately.
Cannot defend.
Benfica got a red. Benfica got a red card.
Oh,
it's a yellow.
Yo, you're spoiling us, bro. You're spoiling us.
Benfica's
wait. Is it a red?
That's substitute.
It's a bad one, to be fair. It was a bad
you
one.
can't VAR. You can't VAR 2 yellows.
Second yellow. It's
Lord
to be fair, he does
Lord
catch
help us, man.
Yo,
Bro, I dare Chelsea to screw this up.
God is cooking right now.
How are you Italian playing for Benfica, bro? That's hilarious.
He's Argentinian, man.
Gianluca?
Yeah, he's Argentinian.
There's a lot of
he's not thinking about it.
If Chelsea don't score, bro.
Is it Messi?
If Chelsea don't
Messi
score,
of Italian descent? Is it Messi of Italian descent?
No, they all people from Argentina, man.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, okay. Someone speak.
This is actually
I went to the Chelsea Flamengo game and we got spanked that game.
Oh,
Maresca. Yeah, we got spanked that game. Maresca, these right backs in midfield, he has to cut it out, man. We have so many midfielders.
Oh my
god. What is the point?
Why does he try to keep on thinking he's reinventing the wheel? You see, Maresca's like, you're not that smart. You're not a Pep. Just keep it simple. Why does he keep on?
Like Pep used to do that. He's not doing that anymore. That's why he signed all these midfielders.
Speaking of that, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think City are about to do something.
Yeah, they're gonna cook this year.
Okay. Let me ask you this:
City
playing well, is it due to the great goal to Rodri coming back, or they've just gotten better?
They just have a better team. Like if you look at the team, it's just a better team.
They're a better team.
Yeah, they actually signed quality players in the window.
You know they actually have like two. They have two starting 11s.
Yeah,
they have 2 starting 11s.
Yeah, I think personally, but so do we. But look how much worse we are.
But there's a difference. There's a difference.
Yeah, true.
I think
it's I think it's a mental shift. I think City, just because they went trophyless, they're really trying to put it down on the foot, trying to start the season strong. You know, I do think City will win this World Cup. I said from the start. I think they're coming in with
for me. Like I think it's between City and let's be real. A non-European team is not winning this. It's not.
Did you see Serie ask Juventus against Man City? You saw that, right? I'm sure you saw that.
KJ, Erling Haaland was able to drill past a Serie A defender, bro, and it should have gone and got robbed.
But you see, that doesn't count, though. That
At your big age, you still rate that league. Okay, man. Whatever.
That's why we have to review Lukaku's legacy, though, in the game.
AJ, Doku was playing like a top 5 left winger against Juve.
Look. Look, Serie, look, those guys are a joke. No, for me. Okay, so what's it called? Rick, who do you think are the favorites for this Club World Cup?
I like Madrid and City, especially the way Madrid played against Pachuca. If you watched that game, they were cooking. Trent, his best game, I think, for Madrid, that was that game. Vinny was all right as well. He should have scored probably. And that striker, Gonzalo, what's his name? Gonzalo
Garcia? Is it Garcia for Madrid?
Well, that's a quality striker right there.
He is. That niche in the last game against Salzburg.
Oh my finish. God. Hold up. Oh, sorry. Okay, go.
That finish, that lift over the keeper.
No. Basically, real. So, did he come from the academy?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, like
he's
real.
Better than Hendrick, man.
So he's better than the time traveler. No. So basically, if you're Real, you don't need to get a striker.
I don't
You don't
think so. I
need to get a
think he should
striker
stay. I think maybe send Endrick out on loan. He's not ready.
Yeah, no, he's better than Endrick in 2 games.
Yeah.
Send
Probably
Endrick
him
on loan
and-
after all that.
And probably Rodrigo might leave as well. I think so, because Guller's been.
He's surplus, man.
Yeah, listen, yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna have
so-
a
so-
Rodrigo conversation.
So are we saying space? We're saying it's either going to be City or Real to win this.
Yeah.
I'd say PSG.
Yeah, I think
so.
City will.
I mean, I think
PSG might
Guys,
retire.
guys, AK saying this. Okay, what do we do if Inter Miami knock out PSG?
Nah, man. What are we doing here?
AK, I asked a simple question. I said, what would you do?
Being
if
serious
Not
is an
about
Messi,
PSG, man.
Being serious,
Oh my
and that's
God. Oh my
overweight
God.
racist cannibal
being
says,
serious
well,
is
what's
an
up?
option.
HH, you know, if Inter Miami win this competition, you know Messi's getting number 9, right?
You know what I think is?
Yeah.
I'm not even going to be mad because this team is
Wait,
him, Busquets,
what's
and
Benfica?
about
Wait,
9
what-
guys from the street.
If he
What are these
carries
guys
that
doing?
bum ass team somehow.
HH, we do have to be completely like genuinely. I think
2v1.
this will be the worst loss of Messi's career by so much.
That's
HH,
good.
I'm not
That's
even
good to know
joking.
what a tackle is.
Like
It won't be more than
8.
Worse
No,
than
it will be
8-2.
more.
Wait,
It'll be
wait,
more
wait,
than
wait.
8-2.
Wait. You're saying that PSG are going to give birth?
Oh no, it'll be a 7-goal margin. HH. If
How much?
Inter
Pinky bet.
HH, I bet you right now. This is on stream. It's here. There's the evidence. HH. If Inter Miami knock out PSG, I will like suck your dick. I'm that confident. It's not going to happen.
You're very. You are.
Wow.
Timeout.
Are you gonna hold it?
That's beyond. That's beyond.
Oh,
stuff.
no. Okay,
You
you
should
know
have
what?
taken him to the
That-
wedding.
Today I feel gay.
Money, mate. Money. I'm not even going to play that.
Yeah, you have to play that. You have to play that.
Yeah.
That no. Okay, you say honestly, that's the worst. I'm
don't
gonna
play
head.
But HH, it's not going to happen.
No.
So don't worry about
Honestly,
it.
like you, no. You can no. I say that.
You have to play.
That you shouldn't. You should never say that. That is the most effed up thing
That's
that has
crazy.
ever been said on the stream. Undisputed, slap yourself twice. I'm not.
It's
It's
not
so, I'm not.
disputed. You,
I'm not even going to
last
comment on that
time you
crap.
said Roberto Carlos put it on a plate for Zidane. Now this.
But
No.
I'm a little
AK,
bit.
This was 20 times worse. What this man just said. What's it called? Nishu. What are you saying? Club World Cup, man. Who do you think takes this? It's ridiculous, man.
No, why does Pedro Neto play football like that?
I'm going with probably PSG or City. I will say that I wanted to talk about the weather delays. I think that FIFA has to install retractable roofs or something in the stadiums next year because only 5 of the stadiums have roofs. So all the quarterfinal matches, all the final match for next year, the stadium doesn't have roofs. So
How stupid is
like,
that?
if there's even a slight chance of rain, we're
Yeah, you know, no, something has to happen because if there's a possibility that this kinds of weather stuff is going to happen, you have
So
to
I-
have
I
some kind of a
I think
response.
FIFA has to deal with that.
What's it called?
For the
Weedman,
European
talk
teams,
to me.
it's like
So I'll just say it's from my perspective in the tournament. It's been really fun. I've watched a lot of the matches. I've actually watched more of these matches than I would watch like a Champions League group stage match, just because it's far more interesting. You have a match between teams like, what is a good example? Salzburg against Pachuca, right? These are two. This is an average European team against an above-average North America team. You wonder what kind of result is going to come from this, right? It's very interesting because you have nothing to base it off. Who's going to win these matches? So I've been following a lot of these, and
Come on, Di Maria.
the crowds have been.
Oh my god, he's through. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, why do you need so
Bro.
many defenders on the pitch? We're up a man. Just take one of
Bro,
them
it was
off.
like
Oh
they
my
had to
God.
5v1.
Look, it's
Oh my God.
Like,
it's
this
Maris
guy's satanic, man.
AK,
But
we're
anyway,
going to penalties, man. We're going to
Watch,
penalties.
bro.
so
Swear
the
to
thing with the empty stadiums is just you're not going to fill the stadiums like you would in a normal World Cup. It's just not
Wait, have you been to any games or you're not in the area?
Well, it's
for
just
any of
that
the
they're
games?
too far away from me. There's none in Texas. I was gonna say, I wish they had one in Texas. I was looking at tickets, and the tickets were pretty damn cheap. They were like Even a Chelsea game was going for like $80, but the problem is a flight to Philadelphia is fucking $300, $200, and that's not worth it, you know? So if they had something where even driving distance, if it was within 500, 600 miles, I would have driven to one of these matches just to go, but it's just too far away. The tickets weren't cheap enough.
Cole Palmer is so bad.
The thing is, ultimately, these stadiums, you're not going to fill them because it's not a World Cup. You're not having countries come. You're having club supporters come. And people support their countries far more than they would support their clubs, right? And so that diehard Ulsan HD supporter might not come to the Club World Cup when he would go to the World Cup to support Korea, right? Same thing with the Urawa Reds with Japan. Like clubs like this in countries like this, people save thousands of dollars in order to make one trip for the World Cup every 4 years in order to support their team. When you have another World Cup added to the mix, people just can't afford it is the thing. And plus, this tournament was so sudden that the build up to it is just not what they needed to give.
I think that's the thing. It's like they tried to build us up and everything, but it was too late.
If they had announced this after the 2022 World Cup, as this is going to be the next World Cup, they laid out the foundations and they laid out the qualifications from that day. Teams would be more invested in because there would be something to qualify for. And so people will actually feel like more value in even winning the Champions League and the Asian Champions League and the African Champions League and things like that. And also in this World Cup, because they knew that they were qualifying for this, there's far more anticipation. It feels like a lot of these teams have just been picked. Hey, come play for this team. Hey, come play for this World Cup, you know? And it's interesting because you do get a lot of teams that are playing against each other that would never play against each other, right? A good example, Urawa Reds against Inter Milan, or Urawa Reds against who was that other team that was in that? I've already forgotten.
Monterrey.
Monterrey, yes, Monterrey. These kinds of matches where like they're super interesting. You never know what's going to happen, and that's why I've been watching it. And these knockout stage matches are getting even more interesting. That last match between Palmeiras and between Botafogo, yes, it was a bit boring, the match itself, but it was crazy. These teams, they normally only play each other in the Brazilian League and in the South American Champions League in the Copa Libertadores. They're playing on a world stage right now. This means far more to them than one of those matches would, at least from that perspective, from their perspective, right? And so it was super interesting how cagey that match was, how much they were celebrating after that. It was a super awesome moment. And so I've really been enjoying this Club World Cup. I wish they prepared it better and had the qualifications laid out earlier. But as far as the football itself, it's been super interesting.
Well, you know what's funny too, also, so
Argentina is paying for their sins in Qatar, by the way.
I was gonna say though, in regards to like the selection process, like the only thing you could probably argue is because of the nation limitation. It's also that's also a barred like some other teams from going, because like since you can only do like two, like I think for UEFA they only did like 2 nations per country. So because if they just did like the first like the 12 best coefficient teams, and you probably would have gone your likes of like your Liverpool, your Barcelona's in there as well. So obviously, like I could kind of understand from a certain standpoint because you want to represent like different countries, given that it's the Club World Cup world is a very important part of that. But obviously, like from a quality standpoint, like the more top teams you have, the better. Which is how like a team like Salzburg got in there, because I think Salzburg were like. I think they were like, I think they were like 25th or something in the ranking, but like pretty much all the other clubs were like already in a top 5 league, so like they just couldn't be there.
For me, it just seems it just seems weird not having Barcelona in it. Like I know it's like about coefficients and all that kind of stuff, but it just felt weird not having them there.
No, but they would. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. If they just
Palmer, man.
How? No, what I was saying was like,
well,
if they had just done it straight through, like coefficient,
man.
Yeah,
I think Barca would have been there if they didn't put the limit on the countries.
What's it called? KG, talk to me, man. Just talk. Somebody just talk.
HH, can you explain why Belotti and Di Maria are single-handedly scaring the Chelsea defense?
Yeah, HH. We are vulnerable on the counter.
Guys, no, guys. I am watching the game right now.
But Chelsea
and Di Maria and every single Chelsea defender.
Gusto's immune to tackles. Like this guy refuses to tackle.
Get that shit off the screen now.
Do you actually think we're scoring today before penalties? Do you actually?
There's actually a really good way to watch it for free, and to get like the best like streaming.
Yeah, the $13.99 thing is fine.
Yeah, the zone is free.
Not just that.
Yeah, it's free. You don't have to pay.
Oh no! See, you know what? The best thing of this Club World Cup has been this whole DAZN app. Like, and because do you know what this is? This is a primer of what the Super League could be. If people were, like, imagine if we just had one app for the Champions League, and you can watch it on your phone, on iPad, on your TV. You pay a price each month, like a first price $4.99 or $9.99 a month, and you get UCL coverage. And
The thing is,
you
that's
don't have to
such
go.
a
Yeah, you don't have to go
man.
to find any streaming sites. It's full HD, fully on any kind of your device.
No,
Bro,
just
it'd
for
be
Champions League or all the leagues combined?
Oh, what
What
does
is it?
Dewsbury Hall do?
No, just for Champions League or all
Why
the
is
leagues
Gusto
combined?
left wing?
No. See, in an ideal world, that would be ultimate for all the leagues combined. But realistically, Champions League. But again, people all
This
want
guy
to
has to
pay.
be
Bro,
retarded, man.
because if you're in the UK, you have to pay £30 a month towards Champions League. £30 a month.
No,
But Paramount has $30 a year. So think about it: $30 a year if you have Paramount, or £30 a month.
Wait. What Paramount do you use? Because I pay like 15 a month, man.
No, but use the no ad
A
version.
VPN is not $30 a month. Use a VPN.
Yeah, I think he uses the.
Okay. Can you please? Okay, can you just keep it? Fair for watching. So,
That's legal.
Weedman,
Nothing you're doing is
Weedman, this is legal.
Bro,
This is
that's not-
Paramount
yeah,
in America.
legal though, but
I don't know what a
that's legal.
VPN is.
Soccer online is not.
I do not know what a VPN is. What is it? I do not know.
But
what
that's,
it is.
that's another problem with football, HH.
Casey, I do not know what a VPN is. I don't know what you're talking about.
But
It's
that's another problem with football.
Yo, God, Terry literally uses NordVPN as a sponsor, bro.
Wait, what are we talking about? Moneymates.
Yeah, but the thing is, the money of how much you have to spend to watch football, like that's another issue in football, and why not many people enjoy football as like they used to. Because actually, you've been in England for how long? What, 20+ years or so? You're old enough to. Anyway, you're old enough to remember when Champions League football was on ITV. Bro, that was the best.
Every Tuesday, yeah.
Oh,
Clyde Tilsley, Andy Townsend commentating.
Wait, Moneymates, that was as recent as like 2012 though. I moved to England 2012 and that was
No,
bro,
I think it's 2010 was the last time they had.
No. When
And then
ITV
Sky
finished on
Sports
Tuesday and
2011.
Wednesday, that's like 90s, 2000s. When they had full coverage of the UCL on Tuesday and Wednesday.
And then they had a
it
joint
went from
coverage
just
with
only
Sky
Tuesday
Sports in
and
the
then
early
it went
2010s.
Had you hopped the border by then?
On the Twitter, you're still in the naughty corner with that trash you just said. So just relax, bro. Pride month or not?
Yeah, because the
No,
thing is,
Pride
actually,
month.
you gotta think like, let's say you go and do the TNT Sportswear and you pay, what is it, £30 a month for TNT Sports. You're paying £360 a year. One, the commentators were not as good as what they used to be back in the day with ITV. ITV had much better commentators, Clyde Tilsley, these sort of guys.
Guy is
Two-
still great. Guy is a great commentator.
Yeah, but Guy Mowbray doesn't do TNT Sports. It's,
Really? Is he not there anymore? I thought he used to be there.
It's that Darren Fletcher guy, and then you end up having to listen to like Rio Ferdinand.
Oh, that's nonsense. Then.
Like,
That's
Robbie
nonsense.
and Michael Owen.
You're paying £30 a month to listen to Robbie
Steve
Savage.
McManaman.
Come
Yeah,
on,
people
bro.
who don't know anything about the game.
is good.
Bro, I still remember Guy when he was commentating that Turkey-Georgia match. Is one of the funniest things you've ever heard.
No, but honestly, right? If you're putting together all the services that people have to pay to, let's say, legally watch Champions League and the Premier League, right? HH, a month or a year, you're probably looking at like 500 plus in a place like England. And how many people
100%.
in England can afford to pay 500 plus pounds?
No. I mean, but it's like it's basically, people get angry at piracy, and guys are like, we love football. We don't love football enough to literally end up homeless in trying to prepare for this stuff. So basically, but again, you know what? It's just greed. If there was a flat rate of like £5 or $5 a month, and you get all the football, everybody is going to subscribe.
Yeah, but that's the reason. Sponsors don't make enough to do that.
I have a question.
Sponsors don't make enough.
Why can't Pedro Neto beat a guy 1v1 without, punting the ball past?
KJ, he hasn't completed one dribble today. He hasn't
He
completed
doesn't
one
do
dribble today.
take-ons. Neto is not that type of player.
Neto's
0
good.
dribbles in 160 minutes. How?
Listen, like
How are
I've
you
said,
winning?
I've said this before. Ruben Amorim, if you're watching, we have your wing back ready for you, bro.
So real quick, to Chelsea fans in here, you saw that Nkunku and the lap dancer worked. Why didn't you use that again in the next game? And why is Nkunku now on the bench? Was like, oh wow.
HH rotation, man.
Enzo was shit today.
Rotation.
Maresca's getting sacked. I'm telling you right now.
Rotation text.
Lineups, his substitutions are absolutely.
HH, we're about to get Gittins. Are you excited about that? Jamie?
No, not about to. We have that.
No,
we already signed him.
No, but this is my point.
No, but I'm saying he's about to join the team.
This guy.
I'm not gonna lie. When you guys made top 4 and won the Conference League, I thought, man, Chelsea get a few more signings. They can do something.
No.
We're
regressing, bro.
When we won a European trophy, don't call it the Conference League. Just call it a European
Money Mace. You should know. You as an Arsenal fan should know this song ain't answered better than anyone. Oh, we had a good season, so we're gonna build upon our team and then be better next season, right?
Just we all do something for once, man. Foolish guy, man.
How are we leaving Andre Santos just rotting on the bench, bro? We're bringing on Deuce.
No, but this is my point. Chelsea were not that far off.
Mascara, man.
You were not that far off in the summer.
No, see, that's just it's purely mascara tax. What?
He's got this pep gene in him where he wants.
Finally, you scored, man.
Oh my god! 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 This team! Oh my god!
Please beat Caicedo.
Now just hold.
It's Gusto. He's got.
You're lying. Was Gusto?
I think it was Gusto. Yeah.
The goalkeeper made 2 mistakes.
No, it was Nkunku. No, Nkunku was
It was Nkunku. Yeah.
Did Enzo just do a Jose Mourinho run down the
What kind of defending is that?
Casey, cry more.
Should you be busy hating on your?
Delete that app again.
I'm curious.
Who's this?
Who wants to buy him, man? I'm curious. Who wants to buy him? Because he's for sale, but no one wants to buy him, man.
Who?
I was hearing a Garnacho and
Chris
Nkunku swap deal.
Chris Cool, man.
I was hearing a Garnacho and Nkunku swap deal with Man United.
I didn't hear that, bro.
Bro, what is that?
No, their goalkeepers made really good saves today, but that was bad. Trubin, he's made some really good saves today, but that was bad.
Oh, is that handball?
But he made 2 mistakes this game.
Wait, what do you mean by handball?
No,
what do you mean handball?
Be serious, man.
No, it's not.
No, I thought he touched his hand on the
Don't
no,
try to be.
Bro, HH, that's on the goalkeeper. That's on their goalkeeper.
He's
Shout out Chelsea, man.
God, man, this team.
That was on their goalkeeper.
It shouldn't be this hard.
I feel sorry for him.
He's been good today.
No.
Yo, we never make it easy, man. You should know this, HH. We'll make the easiest game ever look difficult.
Look, it's all about the kid. It's all about.
Listen, like 10 minutes more. Maybe.
Casey, why are you waiting for a Club World Cup run?
Casey,
like,
don't you have more important things to worry about, like your governor? Like, shouldn't you be dealing with that? And leave our club alone?
No. Casey is a hater, bro. Casey is just a pure hater.
Big hater, man.
Casey hating is next level.
I dare these guys to.
Did you see that one fan for Iwawa Red? Like they had this one fan. He was the opposition of their team. He flew to the game and rapped River Plate.
That guy. That is what you call a professional hater. You see, Casey is like a domestic hater. That is what you call a pro hater.
International hater.
No, that's a Champions League hater. Casey is like a championship level hater.
We're gonna score again.
No.
We're gonna score again.
As long as no. Casey, first of all, I triple dare these guys to concede another goal.
With 10 minutes
left. I don't think you want to say that,
I triple dare these bastards to concede another
you know when their striker was too Pavlidis, right? But he should touch them a little bit. If he had gone down, he's getting a red card.
100%.
But he didn't go down.
No, KJ, he tried to dive.
He dived. He lost the ball.
Like he literally
lost the ball. He lost the ball.
Like a fish.
No, so I swear. That's my fault.
Yeah. No Caicedo next game. We're fucked.
Because
Caicedo's out for the next match.
Who are you facing next?
Palmeiras. We're losing that game.
No.
I have a bad feeling, man. We actually
but you know that there's a potential of a lep semi.
Esteban,
potentially meets lep in the semi.
We need a stinker that game, man.
We have no chance.
Wait, is there a potential of a lap semi? I thought it was Bayern.
Yeah, City,
No,
Chelsea,
no.
semi.
It's lep. Bayern is
Bayern's on the other side.
Bayern is on the other side. Bayern is on the other
Bayern's
side.
on the other
Semi is
side.
going to be if Chelsea make the semis, it's going to be City or Inter.
Yeah.
City.
So
Yeah.
if City win their games, then City
It
are
will
on
be
the
City.
inside of the
City
defender
or
I'm gonna
Chelsea.
try and go to that one. I'm gonna try and go to that
Oh
one.
my
City,
God!
Chelsea.
Oh,
I'm gonna try and go to that one. I'm gonna try and go to that one. City, Chelsea. Let's go.
You know, but let's just first sort this thing. Is it
Oh no, we have to beat Palmeiras first. AJ, do you think we actually beat Palmeiras after what
Yeah,
you've
you
seen
beat
from them? Oh my days.
I think
Can't-
this was
can't
just
guarantee it, bro.
okay, guy. Let's keep it real.
This is a wake up call.
What the
I mean, they got lucky today. That handball. That's the only thing they created.
Okay, assuming Chelsea don't screw this game up, which European team do you guys
I wouldn't
see?
speak.
Yeah, that's why I said assuming. Assuming. So assuming Chelsea.
Yeah. SK. Shut your mouth until that referee
Yeah,
blows that down
no
whistle.
assumptions, bro.
Okay, until the referee blows that down whistle, we're not talking about Chelsea playing against Palmeiras. So what we're going to do?
No. I was going to talk about. I was going to say, okay. Besides our favorite club from London, what other European team do you guys see like potentially like screwing up their matchup?
Selling?
Oh, Inter Milan. Easy.
Oh, Inter, 100%. Inter, that's.
No, but Juve's playing Madrid next week. They're already.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
Casey, doesn't matter who Inter are facing. After Juve pretty much shot the bed 5.
Inter Milan was sweating.
5-2.
Bro, Inter Milan was sweating due to
I
Monterrey.
can see Bayern getting knocked out. I can't lie.
Bro,
I can see Bayern getting knocked out.
Bro, Inter was struggling.
Flamengo.
Inter was struggling
Flamengo.
against Monterrey
I can see them
Mysterio.
I'm here watching.
40-year-old Ramos. 40-year-old
I can
Ramos.
see
I'm not gonna
Flamengo
lie.
actually knocking out Bayern. I can't lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
I have a question.
I
This
can't see
might
that.
be very, very far.
Yeah, AK, go for it. What's it? AK.
Do you think Hilal could do something in City?
Maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe.
No,
maybe.
see, AK. That's my AK. That is my prayer. But if we're being real,
They're the strongest non-European team, AJ.
Oh no.
City
Yeah,
are
but
too good, man.
City will
No,
beat
they're the
them.
strongest
But
non-European team, though. I think they're stronger than
Flamengo's
Flamengo and
better
Palmeiras.
than them.
Yeah,
No,
Flamengo
I
is
think
good.
Hilal's better than Flamengo and Palmeiras on paper,
No,
at
no,
least.
I think the one upset will be Bayern.
I think so.
I think they are.
I think
no,
Bayern
yeah,
is
see,
better than Flamengo
see, no,
and Palmeiras.
for me, I believe Flamengo. Wait, who are Inter playing?
They're playing Fluminense.
Are they winning that?
Yeah, they're gonna score. Chelsea are gonna score now. Neto 1v1.
Oh my.
That's a 1v1.
And they
That's-
won. Congratulations, man.
Oh
Bro,
my.
I told you, HH, I told you it'd score again.
Also, speak. Can we talk about Club World Cup Neto? Because
No. Yeah, no.
SK, let's
do
not.
that.
SK,
We're literally
shitting on this guy.
20 minutes might be a break.
He's been
Wait,
off
hold
his
on.
foot.
This guy, he really opened his mouth and said Club World Cup Neto.
How you
We were
you
shitting on him
can't
20
dribble?
minutes ago.
Listen, how?
I think that's a
this
break.
is
I
not
think
go
that's a
there.
break.
well, technically, I was also giving him praise like 2 weeks ago. So
HH, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
HH, we caught
Game
live.
set match.
We caught live.
Game
We caught
set
live.
match.
We caught live.
Game set. Okay, so now SK. Now we can talk about.
Chelsea.
Actually, no, SK. No. Let's wait until the ref blows the whistle. So now let's just talk
you're
about.
not-
No, it's over, man. Like,
Come on,
hey,
Yes,
it's
yeah,
over.
yes,
Be
sir,
serious,
yes,
man.
yes, sir.
Be
No, I'm
serious.
being serious.
wait, is that
Fluminense- no,
Moses
hold on.
Caicedo that Paul Scholes
Fluminense
said
can do
anything,
something.
getting the assist?
Okay, guys, who believe that Fluminense can say what's up?
Against Inter Milan,
Yes,
you can
Against
always do
Inter
something.
Milan.
Yes, Thiago Silva masterclass. Let's go. Let's
Bro, he's been
fucking
good in the Club World Cup.
Wait, can you pull up RDS's comment?
Oh, this is just messed up.
No, you called me a hater. No, this guy's not.
Okay,
This
see,
guy cares more about
I
Chelsea
think
than
right
his
now
own
RDS
wedding.
has now surpassed you.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
To be hating
When you hate
on
a
your
club more than you
honeymoon
love
is
your wife.
insane, bro.
Imagine he calls it off because Chelsea won.
HH, Di Maria has 4 goals this tournament and they're 4 penalties.
Well, look, he got inspired by his guy Messi from the World
Messi.
Cup, you know.
Something that Messi types.
You know that's he got inspired by saying, no, but look, see, for me, shout out to the non-European teams, man. Shout out to the non-European teams. Like for me, I think Flamengo beat Bayern.
I don't think so.
Fluminense
I
should
think
beat
so.
Inter, but I think
Edgy.
Inter will
I
squeeze
agree.
through. I dare Inter to lose.
Flamengo
I
do
think
not
they'll
beat
get
Bayern
knocked out.
Munich. Flamengo do not beat
Yeah, I need
I
you to
assure
respect Bayern Munich. AJ.
Bro,
Yeah.
Flamengo, Bayern Munich not losing. Flamengo, be serious.
Pinky promise, pinky bet.
I don't think they're
They're not
losing.
losing. Big man think they're not losing. Be serious.
All right,
Well, the
okay.
problem is
agree.
it's kind of
Book
difficult
it.
to judge
Book
Bayern
it.
because
Book it. The Flamengos will fly. They'll
it's,
fly over Bayern.
it's a bit difficult to judge Bayern's ability in the Club World Cup.
Wait, hold on. Can Flamengos fly?
No.
No. No.
No.
Okay, okay, so okay, you guys are laughing. So, is the
It's just
Flamengo?
four, by the
No,
way.
hold up. Is the Flamengo a bird?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can flamingos fly?
No.
No.
Is the Flamengo a bird?
You know that, right?
So
Yes.
a Flamengo is a bird that can
It's
fly.
4-1. It's 4-1.
It's just Dewsbury Hall.
Oh.
He finally did something.
No, bro.
Not all birds can fly.
The game isn't over until the referee blows his whistle.
Oh my
It's done.
It's not
So
over.
shameless.
No, wait. I just want. Okay, so guys, how is a Flamengo? How is a Flamengo a bird, but it can't fly? Then why is it called a bird if it can't fly?
What?
It's a special bird that can't fly, basically.
No,
birds can fly.
AK, that's trash. No,
Exceptions to the rule. Exceptions.
No.
HH, do you consider bats birds then because they can
What
fly?
do they say? It's a bird. It's a plane.
HH, could you zoom into my AVI?
4-1, boys.
HH, zoom into my AVI. What
Well,
do you
honestly
see?
said, I don't want to zoom into your AVI after.
No,
actually
it's
says I'm actually
literally answering your question. All these bums are wrong, by the way. What is this?
Is that a Flamengo?
Yes, that
that
is a
flamingo?
Flamingo.
No way.
Nah, he probably photoshopped
Oh,
a
no.
pink
And
eagle.
guys, nothing.
No
And
way.
all these things, I'm not calling them birds. See, okay,
Chickens
hold up.
actually can fly. Chickens
Wait,
can fly.
hold up. Is a penguin a bird?
Yes,
Yes,
a penguin is a bird. A penguin
HH,
is
go.
So HH, do you consider
Nah,
wait,
sorry,
HH,
man. No. A penguin is a penguin. It's not a bird.
But
If you
HH,
can't fly,
What?
if you can't fly, you're not a bird. I don't
Wait,
know.
HH, could you
That's
drop
bad.
a brick?
So
Could
do
you
you
drop
consider
a
a
brick
bat
for
to be a bird?
Gatlock who just said chickens can't fly? This is a brick. This is a massive
Chickens
brick
can
from
fly, but
Gatlock.
not for a long time.
Yeah, but at least they can.
They can
you know.
fly certain distances.
All right,
but
HH,
not like
if-
long
Wait,
that's
hold
the
on.
case.
Wait, flightless birds?
Yeah, the
What?
ostrich is one. A flamingo's and wait, yeah.
A
flamingo.
flightless bird.
Yeah.
What's
the animal
Hey,
with
just
the
Google
big
this,
ass
bro.
wings
I
that's
don't know what we're
like
doing.
colourful, but it doesn't actually go in the air? What's that fucking bird? Fuck.
Emu. The ones
Peacock.
Australians lost the war to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Undisputed, are you watching that Aussie guys content?
No, I just know. I know that the Australian army like pulled up against a bunch of emus and they got destroyed in a war.
Yeah, no, I heard about that.
Bum-ass
Wait,
army.
what?
Bird is crazy.
It's stupid. Bro, the birds that are of all the animals in Australia are
Oh, that's
OP.
a casserie. A
They're
casserie.
moving
That's
like,
what
They
it's
have,
called.
like, extra
Nigeria's
stats.
army. Why are they moving like Nigeria's army? What are we doing?
Wait. Okay, hold up. Guys are now saying that flamingos can fly.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah,
HH,
yeah,
this
just
isn't
take a look.
Photoshop. This is real. Of course, they
Yeah.
can
State your
fly.
sources.
That's a real picture.
Okay, so who should I drop on the brick who said flamingos can fly? Is that to you, KJ, who
that
said
was
flamingos can
No, I
fly?
did not say that. I did not say that.
Who said flamingos can fly?
I'm pretty sure that's everyone in the stream that said that.
Including you.
Okay, this is for everyone
Except
in the
me.
stream apart from me and Undisputed. So, a flamingo is a bird. A penguin
Oh, I
is
want
not
a
a bird.
5 piece.
So
Give
is
them
a
another
Penguin
one.
cannot call itself a bird. I'm sorry.
So HH, let me ask you. So is it
Either figure out how to fly, or you cannot be called a bird.
so
Those
HH?
are
Would you
the
consider
rules.
a bat to be a bird because they can fly?
A bat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
That's
Yes.
a bird,
That
no?
A bat is a bird.
Bat is
yes.
not a bird. A
It's
bat
very-
is not
It's not a
It's
bird.
a
Can I ask
mammal.
you a
No,
It's a
question?
mammal.
that's not a bird, bro.
It's not a bird.
Wait,
I'm asking
HH.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me guess. Because that dude, Atten Brewery or whatever he's called, said that.
Respect David. First of all, respect
HH,
David.
can I
what?
ask you
What's
something?
happening?
Is a
Hold on,
whale
hold
a
on,
fish?
what's
Is a
that?
whale a
Yeah,
fish?
respect-
Yes or no?
It's a whale of fish.
It's a whale of
Well,
fish.
we've gone from
It's a whale of
Club World
fish.
Cup.
Yeah,
to-
what-
Yeah, why are
what
we
you
talking about
about?
animals?
What are we
bro?
talking
What
about
the
animals
fuck are you
for?
doing?
No, wait, hold
Whale
on.
of fish.
Chronicle, it's all part of the plan. I'm trying to get our minds off the game so we can
David,
get the game to be the
AJ,
final
it's a
decision
whale
so
of
we don't
fish.
try and
The
jinx
game's
it.
over.
So this is all part of my.
We're 4-1.
Wait, is it finished?
Yeah,
It's
over.
4-1, 119th minute. It's done.
You never know, Chronicle. you
No.
never know.
Until
Oh
the
my
referee
God.
blows
What
that damn
about
whistle. No, until the referee blows that
Yo,
damn
we
whistle.
are gonna have to play. We are actually gonna have to take our chances against Palmeiras, man. Hey, that's about playing against us. To be
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it. Okay, look, the game is over. So, guys,
I dare him to score. I dare him.
so who here doubted
It's
Chelsea?
0-4 right
Casey, why did you doubt
Yeah.
Chelsea could win this game?
Look at this guy being shameless.
Casey,
now.
no, hold on to this. Casey, why did you doubt? And Casey, can you now admit that Reece James taught
My enemies
half
speak
everything he knows?
Let's get a region. Let's get a region.
Reece is not who?
Wait, Casey, are you in the next round?
Which round? We don't play
You're in the next
games.
round, bro.
We don't play.
Wait, when are you playing?
Casey, what do you think about it?
No, I didn't watch. I didn't watch the game. I didn't watch the second half. I just watched the first half. The game was so boring. I
Casey,
stopped
did you see Reece James' amazing goal?
Yeah, I watched. Yeah, but I didn't watch the second half. Though. I watched the.
Casey, how did we play in the first half?
Yeah,
It was boring, man. Disgusting. It's like one of the most.
It's Casey,
Oh,
stop,
man, we
Casey,
had
stop
so
hating.
many. Come on.
Casey, stop hating. No. Okay, so are we beating Palmeiras?
Yes.
Yeah. Shouldn't be a problem.
I'm not counting on it, bro. I'm not saying anything.
Bro, Esteban, man, I'm telling you, this
I'm
guy's
not
gonna be the
saying
biggest
anything.
flop ever. Like
Oh,
he's on 0-0
Esteban.
right now. He's probably gonna be 0-0-5 against you. So let's.
AJ,
No,
how would you feel if Esteban balled out against Chelsea?
I know some
As in,
sickos.
no,
make
wait, hold
compilations
on.
of
Balls out and beats Chelsea, or balls
Balls
out and
out,
Chelsea
beats
wins?
Chelsea, hat trick.
Bro, he hasn't scored a
Well,
single
Alex, your
goal.
guy just picked it.
it. Bro, I'm cancelling that contract,
To me,
bro.
to me.
Well, he better not. Let's see. This the only thing I'll accept is if he does that, he has to come and in his first season we win the treble.
No, we need a
And then-
stinker
and
from
then all
Esteban
the
that game. We need a stinker from Esteban that game.
You know, is that's then if he does that, then the only thing is he comes in and he leads us to
Game's
a
done.
treble.
Of all the players in the world to hang the treble over their head, 17-year-old Esteban.
Oh,
Wait, hold up. If Yamal can do it, why can't I vow to win my country?
Bro, he's
Why can't I
garbage.
vow to
Yamal's
do it?
not won the treble.
Stop hyping him up.
We
He
used to be a
almost- he almost
great club,
did.
man.
Bro, have you
Jesus
watched
Christ,
him?
we're hyping over some 17-year-old Brazilian that we've never watched.
So
bro.
everyone here believes Chelsea beats Palmeiras.
Yeah,
I'm not counting on
You
it.
should.
I don't like should. Yes or no? I need a,
Yeah,
I need
there's
a
not-
firm answer.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah,
is
we'll
ever
beat them.
certain in life. Like, it should be. It's
I'm not
80-20.
saying nothing.
Nothing is ever certain in life. Casey, thank you for that brilliant.
Yeah, so it's
analysis.
80-20. You said you want a certainty that you'll beat them. I'm telling you, it's 80-20 that you beat them.
Oh yeah. You see, that's it. That's the only issue. I actually forgot about the
Paddy is
defense.
shitting disaster, bro. We implore
Yeah, I
disaster.
mean,
Come on.
you see, I think that defense needs an entire makeover. I mean, I can work with Kuku just about Reece. We know that central defense is ass cheeks,
We just
and
need a
Chelsea
left
can
centre
only
back.
go so far with those two central defenders.
How is Tosin our best centre back, bro? Come on.
Come
We're not
on,
winning anything.
Basically between Tosi,
respect the
Levi
non-trade.
Jeans, and
No, what did you say?
Shili.
Tosin or
Bro.
I thought you said Tulsi.
You guys need to relax, man. It's,
Wait, KJ,
Hey,
what's
you
your
were crashing out 20
KJ?
minutes ago.
KJ.
Yes.
So, do you believe that with that defense, Chelsea can win this Club World Cup?
Yeah, 100%.
No way.
So
You
City
just
are gonna
go,
wipe the
we're
floor with
close.
you. City are actually gonna wipe the floor with you.
We're getting...
See, as much as I want, like, without defense, I don't know how. I hope I'm crippled. Without
Haaland
defense, I don't know
is
how Chelsea
scared
can
of
World Cup.
Colwell and Adebayo.
No, the
Can I
shield.
speak on
He's
this?
scared of the shield, bro.
Wait, it was AK. Talk to me. AK, what's it? AK.
Just on Chelsea.
Yes. See, and we'll talk about Inter Miami and PSG.
Yeah, first of all, Reece is not the best right back in the world.
Okay. Who's better than
He's the
Reece?
second best.
Hakimi.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
That's fair.
Uh,
No,
You know
the-
Kunde is better than that. Nigga.
Show me Reece's UCL final goal.
Kunde is not better than Hakimi.
Reece
No,
has
he
a
isn't.
UCL final medal.
Show me Reece's trouble.
Okay, it doesn't have that.
It's on its way. It's on its way, but continue.
He's the second best right back, not the best, but
Nah,
Yeah,
I
you-
don't like this man. I've never seen a player get so rated despite barely playing games.
Money mates, bro. You know
Well,
what
I
I
mean,
mean?
he's played half the-
but
half the
see,
season,
but
Money Mason, what do
Money
you
Mason,
mean?
that just shows you how good he is. For a
Hey,
guy
HH.
who hardly plays, but when he
Was I
plays,
wanted to say Abu
he's-
Dhabi is a top 5 midfielder in the world? Because Abu Dhabi was talented.
don't.
No, but this is the same thing.
Reece James to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi played 2 games every century, bro. That's
Who's
not
Abu
the same
Dhabi?
as Reece.
Abu Dhabi, Abu
That's not
Dhabi.
the same as Reece.
Abu Dhabi or Abu
Wait,
Dhabi?
hold on.
Country.
AK, continue.
Abu Dhabi.
AK, continue. AK.
yeah, but in a real note, I thought, nah, you guys played well this game. Like, I mean, I know, the problem with Chelsea is the attack is terrible. Like, Neto is not a good player. Madueke is not a good player. Delap, bro, that guy in Jackson, bro, that guy's just a white Jackson. Like,
No.
that guy's just white Jackson.
He's a better finisher.
Okay, he's like 5% better at finishing. Like, that guy is not good.
AK, outside of the central defense, AK, I believe we can cook with the Lapidanza and Unkunku.
HH,
Can
you
you
are
call us
not.
a different nickname, please? Like that.
You are
The
not.
lap dance is
Del,
crazy.
okay, Del.
You are
The
not
lap
being
dance
honest.
is crazy.
You're
Like,
not
what
being
the
honest,
hell?
HH. You cannot do anything with Liam Delap in your team this season. You
Okay,
cannot.
why do you... Okay, AK, what's your issue against Winston Churchill?
First of all, shout out to Winston Churchill. They won the U21 Euros.
Hey,
Shout
out to Winston, man. Yeah, Winston.
Shout
They
out
did
to
their thing, man. Shout out to
Winston, by the
Winston, man. Shout out to Winston.
But I'm sorry, man. Like, Delap, bro, it's not anything about Churchill. It's just the guy is not good. Like, he's a Brexit footballer.
Hey, actually, no, AK, that was not funny. I wasn't laughing. That was not funny.
Like, the issue with him is, like, his first touch is off. Every third touch is a foul. He's raw in
Okay,
front
wait,
of
hold on.
goal.
Okay. AK, define a Brexit footballer. What makes a Brexit footballer? To define it.
Bro, I'll tell you what a Brexit footballer is. He runs into the channel. He,
I'm a Gallagher.
he occupies defenders and, pushes them around. He commits a lot of
Wins
fouls.
the second ball.
Exactly.
Wins
He wins the second ball.
Puts in a shift.
I think we need to do something to our directives, bro. I don't know what it is.
Like,
I don't want to get myself.
Let me explain it to you in the
bloody shield.
easiest way possible. He's an op against Tesh. That's what he is. He's an op against Tesh. Like,
wait, wasn't he a rugby player?
He was. He was not.
Hold on, is that true?
It wasn't.
No,
he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't.
Let me go it. Let me go it.
He was not. He was not a rugby player. Continue.
As a child, I think he was.
For me,
He
it's
wasn't.
just like you are not gonna do anything because the midfield is good. Like, shout out that racist bum Enzo. He doesn't deserve to play. But Lavia Caicedo pivot's good. It's good.
Yes.
Palmer as a number 10, you might need to get a second number 10 instead of that fat bum Enzo. But the midfield's good. It's just the attack, bro. Like that Neto, Madueke, Delap, Gittins. Like it's not a good attack.
Wait, no, Ikira. My name is what's so funny?
1.5 billion.
No, money makes, bro. No,
Don't worry, we got
guys, do you know
worry,
what's so funny?
we got
The
kids.
guy, no, guys, do you know what's so funny? The guy laughing won 0 trophies last season.
And which trophy did you win? Which trophy did you win? No, which trophy did you
We can't rep
win?
the Conference League. We can't
Oh,
rep
wait,
the
Which trophy did you win?
wait, Casey, we won a European trophy.
No, name it. Name it.
No. Casey,
Casey,
what I've had to name anything? No,
money
Casey,
makes,
we won a
money
European
makes.
trophy.
No, what is the
I
trophy
don't
called?
think you quite heard what I said. If I gave you
HH,
1.5
just curious,
billion
how
on
many-
football-
how many
Hold on. Money miss, money miss. And I'll come to
HH,
money miss.
I don't think you quite heard what I said. If I gave you 1.5 billion cash injection on Football Manager, what forwards would you expect to sign for your team on Football
It's
Manager?
actually 1.6.
Okay, continue. What you're saying. Okay, continue.
Nah, like it's just like, bro, like your team. There is a good base there,
Machiavelli, that's crazy, man.
but like, bro, what attackers are you looking at, man? Instead of
Gi-
Rodrigo,
Gittins.
Leao, like top of the line.
You do realize though that like as people are making fun of your European trophy, like can you please ask Casey how many European trophies Chelsea have won since Barca last won one? Obviously,
look,
Europa League
it's-
2019,
it's been a decade.
Champions
It's been
League
a decade.
2021, Conference
We've had
League.
two
Anyway, you know these things are meant for Discord, not here, right? Let's just.
God.
Could you count them already? I think it's 3, isn't it?
Oh, I know, I've
Three
seen this.
times. Respect. Respect.
10 years, no.
I have seen Barca.
10
win
years, no Champions League.
Wait. Hold on. Okay. So, AK, do you believe Chelsea could win this Club World Cup?
No, I'm sorry. I think you get the semis, but I think City will beat you because they just have a better attack.
And if we beat City, what would we say if we beat City?
I mean, you could. I'm not like to say City are definitely gonna beat you, but I mean, if you beat City, congratulations. I mean, you deserve to. So
No, but I need an apology there.
What do you mean? What apology do you want from me?
For
I'm not saying
disrespect.
like City, you have no chance or anything. I'm just saying City might beat you. You might beat City.
SK, can we get this dub?
Wait. No, before I don't even care about that. HH. Because
wait. You don't care about the Club World Cup. Wait, hold on. Where's the slap? Where's our slap? Where's? So you were in a tournament that you don't care
oh my
about.
God.
Damn bloody fool.
The heck?
You let me finish. It's not about.
Okay. Please finish, and then I'll drop the break again. Finish.
You got to think long term, bro. Think. You should add that to your reaction thing, like the thing from Invincible. Our directors went out and they bought Jamie Gittins for 55 million HH. So HH, even if Chelsea won this tournament,
allegedly, continue.
Allegedly,
how much did you pay for it?
Casey, it's not confirmed.
HH, even if Chelsea won this tournament and they get 130 mil, who is spending 130 mil on?
That's that Nkunku Garnacho swap deal looks good, man.
We gotta do something to these directors. I don't know what it is.
SK, unless you have a plan for bringing back Bram and take the directors off, win those trophies. They can do whatever they want with the money because they're here. You can't get rid of
they cannot do whatever they want with the money.
There's one man that's controlling.
Wait, hold on.
You know his name?
Wait, hold on.
Okay, can I speak?
No, I'll come to you. Yeah, critical. SK, this is Premier League football. This ain't the 50+1 rule. This ain't presidency in La Liga. The owners can do whatever the F they want, and you can't do anything about it. How long have we been seeing Glazers out? How long has that bomber sign been up for? And what has happened? Nothing. So the nature of football ownership in England, which isn't like Germany, or it means that guys can come in and do whatever the heck they want, and there's nothing you can do about it, because there is something you can do about it if everybody bands together and takes a stand. But that's never happening, unfortunately. So,
like Captain Planet.
Chronicle.
Can I speak on this?
Chronicle. Yes, Chronicle, go for it.
Yeah. So if you want to look at pinpoint one man who's consistently buying the same City academic graduates, look up a guy called Joe Shields. He's the sporting director for Chelsea. He came from Man City, and basically he's took over our entire transfer policy. That's why every single player we get is 7 years, 8 years on minimal wages, waiting 4 or 5 years for this future project BS that, it's such a scam. Like, we've seen it from so many other clubs that try and it's just propaganda to make you believe that, give it time, everything's got to wait. And, 4 or 5 years down the line, you're acting like Arsenal, being like, it will take 1 more year. Don't worry, we'll win next year.
Same reason Madueke and Jackson are about to get sold.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Most of these players are going to look to be sold anyway, just for a profit. Like, we're screwed. I knew it since these new owners came in. I really don't see a way out, man. I think we're going to regress this season. People are going to crash out again. I think Maresca is on fraud watch for me. I've already seen enough alarm bells, especially with the lineup again, with the substitutions again, running our best players in the ground for the season coming up. Palmer, Lavia, Caicedo, all these players are playing 100+ minutes today. Our first sub was Badiashile, who should have came off at half time, but he only came off because he faked an injury. And then the rest of them came off at 80th minute. Like, what do you expect when it comes around? Look at all the other teams that are making subs. City are making 5 subs at half time. There's 15 players on the bench in this competition that you can use to substitute. Why are you still running your best players for 90 minutes in the game? I understand you want to win or whatever, but come on, we have enough depth here. We didn't spend all this money for no reason, just for them not to be used. Sure, we like our best players playing, but even so, we look at Andre Santos, who's had an amazing season at Strasbourg. He doesn't seem to get a sniff in the team at the minute. He has his favorites. Sorry.
No, I was saying Shrewsbury Hall. Why is this guy playing?
I know.
Because it's his boy from Leicester City, and the guy is not good enough to play for Chelsea. Guys are ass cheeks.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. And I think I can't see any other way than us plateauing. I cannot see us doing better than Arsenal or City.
Oh,
or
and Chronicle.
Yeah,
Guess who's
what's
coming
the
back from
what's the
loan as well?
Yeah, who's that? Who's that?
Raheem.
Sterling.
Oh no! Oh no, not him. So we still got
maybe
Burnley
don't
we
know.
have to sell.
Sancho and Sterling, there's no place for them at Chelsea. There's
They're
not.
coming back
And
home.
But the
They're
problem
coming
is,
back home.
HH,
Casey,
no one wants to sign them. So
Casey,
you're
do
gonna
you want them at Barca?
No, they're coming back home. Chelsea.
Well, Sterling's got to learn Bulgarian or something because there's no way he's getting in this team.
Sterling has been
But Chronicle,
there's no
it's
place
a
for him in
bad
the
thing
entire squad.
because he's on like 300k a week.
I know
no
how
one
we
wants to
can
take him on loan.
Yeah, that's the
You're stuck with
problem.
him.
He's on
This same
such a high
directors
wage.
bought him too, by the way.
Tough.
These same owners.
We're gonna have to get lucky and win the lottery with Saudi.
Okay, so can I just ask this thing? Okay, what is Chelsea's obsession to emulate Leonardo DiCaprio in the transfer market? Why?
They're showing you right now. That's the same. Same
Joe
reason
Shields is
Nani and
obsessed with the City Academy. That's just what it is. You look at the Premier League 2 Academy with Bino Gittins, Delap, Lavia, Palmer. I think there's one more. That's half our team is Man City graduates. Even Jadon Sancho
He doesn't know
as
like
well.
there are young players that are available for like less than 20 mil, right? Like,
And the problem is by doing that, you
but-
actually end up helping City because City get a percentage sale on all these players.
Yeah.
But my thing though is that why I've never known of like a top tier team that goes out and buys young players. I've heard about developing young players. What team goes out and spends big money on young players?
But there's a simple reason.
but they're doing it right now. No, actually, go ahead, Casey.
No, but there's
Wait, hold on, Casey.
No,
Say
lower wages. Wages are low for young players. And wages. I think.
Casey, I
But
will
look at the agent fees, bro.
No,
we
but you asked.
we spend
Casey,
by
I'm a
miles
trophy
the most
merchant.
agent fees in the league.
No, but
and the
no,
bonuses, bro. We
no, but
spend
you are-
way more. It's not just the wages, man. There's bonuses as well. There's agent fees. If you look at
Yeah, but the reason why it doesn't look that
spend on
bad
them,
is because it's
we're
done on a
miles
year
higher
to
than
year.
everyone else.
Yeah.
If you total it, it's bad.
Yeah.
And
No,
these players are bought
Wait, hold on, Casey.
No, I think I could be wrong, but someone just fact. I think like 50 to 60% of clubs' expenditure is on wages. So if you can lower the wages and you can just amortize the transfer fee, yeah, that's the thinking behind this.
Mm.
But your players are not like better than Liverpool wages. Some of them.
Not quite, but yeah, I see your
No,
point.
some of them, yeah.
Yeah, not quite. We're still not as good as Liverpool.
So let me shout out to Melissa. So I think he's in reference to the. Okay, do they have a plan for this whole Thunder winter something next summer?
It's just like change it like from a 10-mile radius to something more like practical, I think.
They're just gonna get them all on a flight to fly across the country to play somewhere else. Like I don't know.
Or just get some freaking roofs, you know,
Yeah.
get some freaking roofs to protect from freaking thunder, man.
What
And
I
shout out
heard
to
is
boy
that-
Wing.
Go on,
So Western Critical, go for it.
No, I was going to say, I heard another problem that's going on in the Club World Cup right now. Apparently, all the people that are trying to get flights to places, they keep getting delayed. A lot of flights, and people can't get
Wait.
to the
Is
ground.
this ice tax or just delayed tax?
No. It's just
American airports are trash, man.
American airlines
Yeah,
are
it's probably-
awful. So imagine
it's
the
probably
logistics
Spirit
when the
Airlines.
World Cup actually happens next year. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the stadiums are still somewhat empty because people can't make it on their flights.
And also, our bald-headed friend had to increase it to 48 teams just to make it even much more complicated.
Yeah.
Bro, it's already tough to do it with 32 teams. 40? Who asked for 48?
It just come on, man.
Okay, you want it to be 32.
Kenny, so you want to see Antarctica and the North Pole at the
I
World
think
Cup?
he's being drafted.
It's just, I'm trying to see Nigeria. That's what I'm
That's fair enough, honestly.
And Ken, hold on.
You still won't make it.
Kenny, newsflash, we're not making a 48 team World Cup.
This is ridiculous.
What is 60-40?
Wait, hold on, just wait. So you were busy insulting
It's
Jackson
small
only
check.
for developer to have the ball control of a virgin. Jesus.
Bro, is he lying?
And total performance.
Is he
you're
lying,
going-
man? The lap is so bad.
Is he lying? Yeah, is he lying?
He's not wrong.
So it doesn't. You see, doesn't.
Okay. Let's have. Okay, hold up. Let's have a real develop. Okay. Let me just.
Wait,
Let me,
I'll
wait, hold
tell
on.
you
Let me.
this.
No.
The
Let me
lap
be
is
fair
the
here.
type of player who an Everton or a West Ham would sign, and
Yeah,
they would
he's
sell
kind of
if
a-
he plays
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nottingham
let me,
Forest.
hold on. Okay, let me come in here a bit fair here. So people who City fans have said that this was he was really good in the City Academy. That's one. Is it too early to make an assessment of him? Or okay, is there a way in which he can touch up his beans and toast? Or is this beans and toast for life?
Wait,
hold on. Kenny then SK. Kenny.
The guy is clearly not the finished article, so yeah, like he's gonna have games like probably last game where his touch look good and stuff like that.
Yeah, this
But
is
I
like
do
the
think
first
that
season of Jackson. This is like the first season of Jackson.
This is the problem. You guys were supposed to be kicking on,
and that's the issue. But if we know guys like a lot of these strikers, first touch is not the best of suit. But for example, today's game, it was bad. Well, and that's I don't like reaction. Like, it's too reactionary nowadays. Last game, he scores these goals. Guys are hyping him up. It's the best things is sliced bread. Guys have a bad game now. It's the worst thing. That's like. Give the guy.
Hold up, Kenny. Let me ask a question. Hold up, Kenny. Let me ask a question. Do you believe that he can develop into a top tier finished article striker?
Yes. He has the capabilities. That's like there's clearly going to be growing pains, and I was like that was to be expected.
You shouldn't have gone and got someone who's going to grow.
Guys, one at a time. So, also called my name is. What's your question? Then can you respond?
Can I go after that?
Yeah.
I was just saying quickly to Kenny. The problem is that why'd you buy him to grow? Should have just bought someone who's ready now.
No, and money is that's the you know what these guys are doing. Like, I'm not going to say every time these guys are buying young players. You guys acting as if I'm the guy at the boat telling him go buy delap. Like, we don't want no delap. Of course, I want a confirmed strikers. Like the same way, I'm not going to ask you why you buying Sesko. Like, the managers, the people. I'm not the one deciding, so I can't tell you the guy.
No. But kid, I think that is why I just think this whole thing with Chelsea, it is so crazy because Gyökeres or Osimhen, they were really likely right there, and they're going to get the striker from Ipswich. Think about that. So basically, rather than get either Gyökeres or Osimhen, you're going to get the striker for Ipswich. That's it. And no, not so you do that. You gave the striker of Ipswich the number 9 jersy.
And it's not just like
it's just if we've been real, like today he had a bad game. I don't think it was the only guy that had a bad game. Like I said, I don't think Enzo was very
trash. Palmer was absolutely trash.
Palmer was not trash per se. I do feel like his end product has been poor, but like in the game, like he had the influence impact. He was not like there were just some goals going through there. But his end product has been poor for quite some time now. Like I do feel like it's not just the manager. I do feel him as the player. I feel like he misses quite a few chances of passes.
The issue is you cannot do what HH wants Chelsea to do with delap as your number 9 this coming season.
True.
Can I speak?
No, but
and then wine.
And like I said, that's why I'm like, you see, I don't have some the expectations. I see the players we have. I'm not expecting to be winning, challenging for leagues and Champions Leagues. Like with the players we have now, is probably not. That's not going to happen. Like you have to be realistic. I know HH is going to come here and say, yeah, we're going to challenge for the league. We're going to come on. Like if we've been real, let's be. If these guys can perform, get closer to like Man City's and live like instead of having the top 4 battle, be more top 4 secure and trying to do your thing in the Champions League. Like that's probably going to be satisfactory. Like with the players we have as of now.
So before we hold up, before you chronicle though, it's like. My thing is why this is so frustrating and it's so aggravating is I understood that Wenger era of Nasri, Hleb, Sanya because he just had to. There was no money because money was being saved for the Emirates Stadium. So he has to just cultivate these players and just get a whole group of young players. So he was forced to have that kind of a team. What I've never seen in the history of watching football is a club has money. They have the money. They have the funds. But you're going and getting young, unproven players That makes zero. This transfer strategy makes zero sense. People say, "Oh, the reason why no one does it because it's stupid." You don't go and get young, unproven players. You go out and get proven players. Proven players can still fail, but logically speaking, what has more chance of succeeding? Proven players or unproven players? Proven players. That gamble makes much more sense. So, Chronicle, like, how can a Chelsea fan be excited when you're saying, okay, we're not trying to challenge, and Liam Delap is now your striker and is now the guy to start out your goal scoring issue?
And Gittins.
I mean, yeah,
And
I mean,
Gittins.
football fans, especially Chelsea fans like us, are inherently impatient. We're expected to wait 4 or 5 years for this to pay off. Their priority at the top is not to succeed right now, obviously. It's trying to be the healthiest team financially and age-wise as well. You know, because if you have a younger squad, you're more likely to keep the players longer, more sustainable, etc. I think the problem that I wanted to touch on with the strikers is think bigger picture here. If you look at Delap today, how many chances did he get? And if you look at Jackson as well, he gets more chances because he's more involved in the game. He likes to drop back more. They're two different players, right? Delap likes to get the final product, end of product of things, but we don't like playing down central. We always play stuff on the wings, and if we do like to cross it in, we're trash at crossing for some reason as well. So, you know, the gimmick that Delap is going to bang in so many goals for us because he scored 12 goals for Ipswich last season is just, it's a fallacy. The way we play systematically, I think it's hindering the players. You look at Cole Palmer, look at how much he's regressed when he was under Poch to now. I'm not saying Poch was amazing, of course not, but I'm saying the way we're playing, it doesn't suit a lot of these players' play styles. You look at Reece James as well, another example. He used to have a load of shots, loads of shots. All the only goals he scores now are free kicks. I think his last 3, 4, 5 goals have all been free kicks. How little Reece gets up the pitch now because he's forced to go central. You even see Gusto coming in. Like, what the hell is Gusto now? He used to be
Doing
quality
midfield.
He is just a shadow of a player he was. So I think overall it's a bigger picture thing. Delap and Jackson obviously aren't elite strikers, and the arguing who's better is just nonsensical because I think, again, Maresca for me in 6 to 8 months, I think people will really turn on this guy because I am tired of his selection, his substitutions. I think he's tiring to me. I really cannot see people sticking with this guy long term. The owners are convinced.
I think it's bigger than Maresca.
He's not the main guy.
But Chronicle, I have a question. Chronicle, I have a
question. Kenny.
Yeah, the question, because like as bad as like guys, I do agree that sometimes he plays player in the wrong position and stuff like that. Like for example, Reece James in midfield or even Gusto sometimes. But the thing is that as bad, I can blame the manager for that. But when in game, I'm seeing Gusto miss a simple pass or doing silly mistakes, or Palmer, for example, he's had chances. Like I don't like to put just blame on the manager because I feel like these players get away, and with Pochettino sometimes they get away with it. Like Palmer, as guys we say, yeah, the manager did whatever. The first 6 months when the manager played similar system, Palmer was banging as well. Like the last 6 months is not just the manager, the player himself has underperformed. Gusto as well sometimes has underperformed. As bad as you might say that they're not put in the best of condition. As a player, there's still a certain flow that I expect from you. Like Gusto sometimes, like as you might not be comfortable, simple passes is missing. Even defensively, I feel like it's been worse.
He has no awareness.
Yeah, like no IQ. Like Palmer, I'm so like his shooting has been garbage. He's been in position to score. Like it's not like
Palmer has not been playing that well, bro. Like
he's fell off a cliff,
and I don't know whether that's a status, but performance-wise, just his playing has just not been on point. Well, look, let me bring in your boy Rick and come to you. SK. Rick, what are you saying?
I think in terms of squad building, if you went into the summer and said we just needed like 4 positions filled, left wing, a center back, and a striker, that's it. So many options out in the market, and Kukurea backup from. There's so many options in the market to get some of these players, but it seems like the Bali and these guys, they don't trust Winstonley to spend big on players anymore. I don't know why. Leao, Rodrigo. I don't think we're getting these players. Gyökeres. I mean, Gittins, 19, good young player, but he's basically Madueke from PSV. There's
Yeah,
no
but
difference.
but even Games, they spent 65 million euros. That's a lot of
65
money.
million euros. Isn't
That's a lot
Barcelona
of money
spending
for
less on Nico
but
Williams?
amortize that over 8 years, bro, and that's
But
only
it,
eight
it
mil
doesn't
a
matter
year.
though. But isn't Barcelona
That's the
spending less
problem.
on Nico Williams?
Bro, Barca spent less on Olmo.
No,
Yeah.
but you see as well,
But
when
again,
we
it's
say some
premium now.
when we talk about some of these players, like, do these players want to come to the club? Does a
They
Nico
do.
Williams actually want to come to? No.
No. Oh,
Nico Williams clearly has shown he doesn't want to leave his club. So as of now, Rodrigo, he doesn't want to leave his club. Like, if you say a Leao, I
he's
would
going
get
to
Leao.
Barca though. Nico's going to Barca, so
Yeah, because he wants to go to Barca. He doesn't want to come to Chelsea. Clearly, he's like Premier League clubs have been coming for him. He doesn't want to leave them. Clearly, Barcelona is the only club he wants to go to. So like, if you're talking about Leao, I'd agree Leao, because clearly they're looking to sell him. But like, when guys say names that for me are unattainable, I'm like,
okay. Leao's attainable. Okay, and then let's go back to Gittins, 19, good young player, but he's not ready. We're gonna need like 2-3 more seasons. Same thing we did with Madueke. Wait until he starts having end
Perpetual
product.
cycle, bro.
yeah,
That's the trap.
And then
It's the trap.
if
it's
he's
like you're
not good
just
enough
getting
at
guys to
22,
develop here. You're just
It will
getting
go on
development.
forever.
It's like a development machine.
yeah. If he's not good enough at 22, let's sell him. He's young now. We can make 50 million pounds. Same thing
And
as
now we've got to wait
Madueke.
another 4 years when we buy another teenager.
Same reason they want to sell Jackson now. And I heard apparently they're trying to sign João Pedro, another Brian ex-player.
Get out of here, man.
Like, just average.
What's it? Talk to me, bro. SK.
Like, yeah, no, like you look at the squad building has just been poor. Like, these players don't even mesh well together. Like, forget even like the quality, how good they are. Like bro, Palmer is a winger that needs a overlapping fullback, and the best overlapping fullback you have really only has one leg, right? Jackson's a guy that likes to interplay with your wingers, but one of the wingers is Pedro Neto that needs someone in the box to cross to. Like, they don't even mesh well together. And then on top of that, like, honestly, my only hope for next season is I just think that like Chelsea, like, assuming that obviously like the English clubs get top, like have 5 spots again. Like, I think a lot of the clubs that had like good seasons this year are gonna I think they're gonna fall off. Like your Brightons, your Bournemouths, your Brentfords. Like, I don't see those tier of clubs being as good this year as they were last year. So I think just by default, because of that, I think Chelsea should be fine. But like, I don't think it'll be on the merit of them just like improving from this season as much as you would like them to.
Let me hit it. Shout out to your boy, Grogajak. PSG invest in young talent, but you've just got to do it right.
Yeah, but it doesn't count because they play in League On, bro. They're not going to win the league.
They get the best. They get
But
the best talent in the league.
And also, you have to understand that again. I think it was Rico said it, and I think even SK squad building. It's one thing just doing a scattergun approach. Another thing where we're getting specific talent. Say what's up. Also, how old was Vitinha when they got him from Wolves?
24?
I think it was 23.
He's 25 now, right?
I think it was 20.
He's 25 now.
23, yeah.
You see, but my thing though is, it's the kind of, but you see, as you said it though, it's talent that fits into
how
a
you want to
system
play.
that actually works at the way of our play.
No, but-
and also don't forget, let's just keep it real.
Maresca needs wingers that are gonna take on their man, regardless if it's 2v1 or 1v1.
But Gittins is not taking any.
Also, like
Okay, guys. Okay,
No,
okay, hold on. Let's just be real. If it was Liamos, Delapos, or whatever from Greece, and he was Greek, would he be repped?
No, he's
Yes.
just because it's English.
Kenny,
Exactly.
if Liam Delap was not English and he was from Scandinavia or from
Man
Finland,
City.
and
Yes.
he had 12. You see, it's city tax and English tax. If he wasn't English or from the City Academy and he had 12 goals for Ipswich, would he be this rated? Come on, say, that's like, wait, why?
We're acting as if we're not seeing Premier League strikers with like 12, 15 goals. Like guys like Mateta or all these guys.
Chris Wood. Chris Wood.
Chris Woods.
Okay, but even,
What we
even
saying,
then,
HH?
is delap even better than that guy from Wolves, Trent Larson?
Who?
Was Trent Larson?
Trent Larson.
I think
Like,
he is.
is he
I think he is.
is he even comfortably better than?
No, but and HH, that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as like for a guy his age, you say he scored 12. If you're scoring 12 goals, like your team scored 36, like you scored like a third of your team goals.
And a lot of it is individual brilliance.
That's good for a guy his age. Like, I don't know. Like, that's for a young striker. That's good.
You have to
Wait,
admit.
you also have to keep in mind, like,
hold on,
when you
AK,
play on a
listen,
bad
AK.
team, you're gonna have open space to run into.
Firstly, on the PSG thing, it's not just that, but they buy better talent. Like, who is Chelsea's Kvaratskhelia? They bought Kvaratskhelia in January. Who is Chelsea's Kavicha?
Giddens.
Bro, even Barcola.
Wait,
Even
wait,
Barcola
hold
doesn't
up.
even like start for them.
Wait, hold up. Arkivicha is kittens. That's Arkivicha kittens.
You say that he's gonna score his first goal in his first game. You're gonna coin some or 10. What you gonna like?
Wait, hold on. AK, continue. AK.
It's again on this delap thing. Like, let me explain what I mean. Like,
why you called him beans on toast? Explain.
He is a striker that his next move after Ipswich should have been to a West Ham, Everton level team.
True.
A team that is comfortably mid-table, can have some forays into the top 10, but they're a stable club, like a Crystal Palace. That should be in his next move.
That's
FA Cup winners.
He's not ready for teams that are gonna dominate possession.
No, it's not just that.
He's not ready for that.
ready for the high pressure big teams right now. A Crystal Palace, a Brighton even would have been a great move for him because he understands the pace of the league and he understands how to play for a team that will have a little bit more of the ball. Delap at Chelsea at this point should not be your starting number 9. He might be in 6 years. He might be really good in 6 years.
In 6 years?
Half a decade. That's what we gotta wait for. We have to wait one World Cup.
I've got to wait 6 years before this guy's good.
I'm just giving you a rough
and that's not even a promise.
And that rough estimate is socks.
Oh yeah.
Where's the Washington man? That's some bullshit.
Bullshit.
No, guys. He's 2 years away from being 4 years away. That's crazy.
And what was the goal? Shout out to Miguel Rabines. Game has changed. Top clubs have younger squads. Okay.
Not this young though.
This is not.
It's not the age.
This is like crazy. Like
you can't. Here's the thing.
Liverpool just won the league with two 30-year-olds.
You see, there's a young squad and there's an infant squad. This is an infant squad.
No, but he's not completely wrong though because
Casey,
PSG has a pretty
take the
young
hit of your hat and try to defend this.
No, but
Casey though. It's
no,
not
I'm being
about young
objective
youth.
here.
It's about
No, but Casey, it's not just about the age. You have to actually still get talented players.
But that's why I say he's not complete. But they like PSG has a young squad. What's it called? Barca has a young squad. Madrid always tries to go for.
For me, it's not even just talent, but it's about some of these guys with experience. Like, and the thing, you don't even need to be old to be experienced per se. Like, I just guys like Rodrigo, his experience is not old. Or you don't need to be old to be experienced.
These guys, they just don't have experience. And
no, Kenny, but
why do I want an experienced guy?
Enzo, for example,
I said that Bano Gittens might be the only player in that squad that's played Champions League, but Enzo, so she might be experienced in it. You know what I'm saying?
No, he said.
I mean, like Bar Enzo. I don't think anyone and James in the start. No one has played Champions League. You know that.
Palmer played it like 2 games and with City.
Wait, so Charles, RLB man. Chelsea owners saw OKC win and said the process is working. Ours just needs 12 years, 6 coaches, 2 billion more, and maybe Messi.
True, it's true.
It's not like you have a great.
The process doesn't work. That's
because like your midfield is very good. Your midfield is very, very good.
And that's is ass cheeks. So no, see.
But if you had a functioning attack, you could have done something even this past season.
And that's what points. what you want is a blend of you buy a really good experienced central defender, you buy a finished striker. Oh,
Left
Chelsea are
winger.
cooking. Chelsea are cooking.
HH, how many years?
We still have Sanchez in goal,
Yeah,
man.
we still have
Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Wait,
Come on,
what's Chronicle? What are you saying, Chronicle?
How many years have we said this collectively? We need an experienced centre back and a top striker. How many years do we have to go through this until we realise, oh, they're not actually going to do this?
No,
they have not moved the needle ever since they've came in the door, and we'll keep doing this every year. Oh, don't worry, it'll be in 4 or 5 years. 5 years later, oh, it will be in 4 or 5 years. Like, come on,
Chronicle,
guys, don't
And
fall for the
it's like
trap.
every
Do not
window's
fall
like
for
the
trap.
same.
It's not ambitious. The owners are cooked.
That first window traumatized them. I think they messed up so hard.
Yeah, for
They
sure.
went
Sterling
up with,
and Koulibaly on 300k. They were scared.
That first window was that was mostly on goal.
That was diabolical.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to your boy Wink who says, by the way, Esteval ain't it?
I've
My
been
track
saying
record
that.
is A1.
Yeah, I've been
He
saying that for
hasn't
so
been
long.
looking
He's
good.
garbage. He's garbage.
He hasn't been looking good at all.
Bro, he's garbage. How about this? He's garbage.
The Val.
Casey, why do you have to?
No, bro. It's no.
extremes?
No. You can.
Casey, so okay, Casey, do you know garbage is Timo Werner? That's garbage.
Bro,
So you're saying
Esteban,
he's the Brazilian
listen,
Timo Werner?
have. I had like hopes for Vito Hoke. I remember that, right? I used to call him R9, and like that because he was doing
Hold
well.
up.
Yeah.
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
I've said, bro, that Brazilian.
Casey.
That league fooled me, man. Like that's
You called Roque R9.
Bro,
Victor Roque.
Okay. Jao Pinto dated a. Okay, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. I can't believe I even read that out, bro. Shout out to.
Hey, you never read these things before you.
Look, I'm
you
going
gotta
crazy.
think before you say it
Who's
out loud,
who's Bonnie Blue FC's most experienced players?
But is he wrong though? Is he wrong?
Technically, it's Tosis, man.
Okay, those are then.
Kenny.
Another Man City Academy player, by the way.
Yes, exactly.
We have like 5 now.
Joe Shields.
James Trafford soon.
Wait, Kenny, you're saying Tosi is our most.
I'm hearing he wants to come and play for Nigeria. So.
No. Miguel Rabines.
We did not help you get in the.
Wait, hold on. Stricter financial regulations are why Osimhen and Gyökeres aren't linked to top clubs. Also, our recent record of buying proven players hasn't been good. Okay,
but
so
he's right.
No.
When's the last time we bought a proven player, though?
See, that's no. Miguel, so because it's a bad track record now, go for unproven. Everything is a gamble.
Yeah,
everything's a gamble. But a gamble that makes more sense are proven players. And what you need to do is a mix. Miguel, you can't be a serious club where your only transfer strategy are unproven young players. You are going nowhere.
You're just gonna be mediocre.
No, but the way he's right, he's describing that. I think like Osimhen wants around like 300k pounds, right? 250k pounds.
Is that what Gyökeres also wants as well? Is he demanding?
He earned that though.
Yeah, around that.
But Casey, you don't think he's worth that?
It doesn't matter. No, it doesn't.
Rick,
it doesn't
that
matter.
means he wants 400k. Like
I think so. I think he's worth that.
No,
but that's 400k before tax.
Gross, yeah, it's gross. 400k is gross, right? I think 250k net.
But we played Sterling 300k for.
But that's what traumatized them.
Okay, wait. So so Casey, real quick, is Messi dunking on croissants and baguettes tomorrow? Listen. If the Casey, I am currently in Newcastle in Jordan, and I'm being very strict right now. Is Messi dunking on croissants, pain chocolats, and Eiffel Towers? Yes or no? We know.
If the score is 7-1 PSG and Messi scores 1 goal, he deserves to be top 10 Ballon d'Or.
That's
they are.
Why is everyone assuming that PSG is going to baptize these guys?
Come on.
I'm not going to go as far.
Have you watched Inter Miami's defense?
Did you see that?
They have some fake Coloccini I'm sorry. The goalkeeper's been decent.
His name is Falcon, man.
Yeah. Whoever his name is. Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Wait, is his name actually Falcon?
Yeah, the center back's name is Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon. Yeah.
As in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as in Sam
Yeah.
Wilson.
Yes.
As in Marvel.
No,
Yeah.
like Captain Falcon.
Yes, as in Anthony Mackie. Yes, him. Yes. But
Okay, who here believes Inter Miami can create a miracle?
Look at
No,
why
I
is
can't
facing a 38-year-old man? Like, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing this?
No, Casey, is
I
Messi?
turned 21
Casey,
in
before you
October,
said
so
this,
relax.
Casey, is Messi still the best player in the world? Yes.
No, bro, geez, bro, he's finished.
No, you're not. No, because I've seen on Twitter. I've seen some Messi fans be like, "Oh, he's still the best
He's been
player."
good though.
No, but
He's been good.
Barcelona should take him back in an instant. So if for the people that say that, I better see a performance on.
No, but he's finished. Like, come on, like, bro. If he scores one goal, I don't know, somehow, maybe a free kick or something. Give him top 10 in the Ballon d'Or.
Casey, if he's worthy of top 10, Casey, then I'm gonna expect the top 10.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, basically, all I'm saying though is, if PSG get a sending off, if they can somehow ride their luck, Messi gets a free kick,
You mean Inter
does
Miami?
something.
You mean Inter Miami, not PSG?
Oh no, sorry, Inter Miami. So you're saying that Inter Miami cannot get like a free kick from somewhere? Be lucky. PSG have a bad day. Guys, it's never assuming football. Like basically, PSG should. Guys, listen. PSG should win. They should destroy them. They should baptize them. But guys, how many times in football have we seen stuff that should happen but somehow doesn't happen?
All the time.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen.
It's like
not wrong.
HH, can I ask you a question?
Yes,
so,
sir.
What happened the last time PSG played a team with the initials Inter M? What happened last time?
Wait, hold on. No. I would love to respond. SK, my response is this: the Serie has been proven to be a fraudulent league.
What,
and
MLS isn't?
and
MLS isn't.
MLS is not.
Wait, well, I mean, to be fair,
MLS is better.
Guys, do you want me to shock you right now? As of June 29th.
Don't do it.
I'm repping MLS over Syria.
No way.
Major League Soccer.
No way.
AK, I am a stutterer. Did I stutter?
Major League Soccer.
No, soccer.
Okay, without Googling, which is the team?
Hold on, no. I'm repping soccer over Syria.
Major League Soccer.
I am repping soccer over Syria. After that UCL final. Sick can you seek by the Dawn's early nights. That's what I'm repping that, bro.
This is crazy.
It's gonna be a massacre tomorrow. Like it's probably the worst game is Messi's career. Like, I'm not
my god.
They're gonna get levitated.
Do you know why, Casey? Casey, you're so obvious. Casey, you're so obvious because what you're doing this so that you just set himself for like, oh my gosh,
Casey's cooking up some elite juju.
Come on, bro.
Sometimes you have to be serious.
Casey, they're not getting beat down. They may lose, but they're not getting beat down.
So maybe this will happen. Like as Tommy Tornado says, like 3-1 PSG, but like they will have like a lot of shots on target, like something like that, maybe.
Nah. Soccer over Calcio was damage. That's.
Yeah, it could be.
What's in 2025? What's
Can we move on from this topic, man? Like,
okay,
why
so,
we have? Well,
so
gonna win you like 6-0 or something.
Wait, we still gotta talk about Monaco.
Let me put my hands on my I believe Inter Miami win.
You're jinxing a 38-year-old.
Yeah, I'm seeing at least a 4-goal difference, man. At least a 4-goal difference.
This might be better to ask now.
Okay, hold on, guys. Pinky bets. Inter Miami win.
Have both your hands. Both your hands.
No. Okay, Harris, I believe in Messi. Now.
Oh my! This guy is jinxing a 38-year-old Messi. Jesus Christ.
He's reverse jinxing. I know what he's doing.
Casey, I just said I believe in Messi. Wait. How is that a bad thing? I believe in Messi. I believe Messi is going to do something special. I believe
he's almost
just like you believe Arsenal.
I know all about
guys.
No.
Come on, guys. I believe in Messi. I believe Messi is going to do something. I believe Messi will do something.
You did the same thing with PSG in the Champions League.
We call it Pink Ranger.
We know your games.
Are we gonna talk about
that's just messed up. That's messed
I'm
up.
gonna talk about the rehab club.
Oh no. Okay, so
Also
this is
speaking,
a big,
also speaking of the French league, shout out to PSG for saving Lyon from their financial woes.
Yeah, shout out, man.
I mean, they're not
okay,
saved yet, bro.
So Labille to Monaco. Are we seeing the return of Tesh?
Can I speak on this?
Wait, can I ask a question?
Wait. Okay, so AK, are we seeing the return of Tesh?
Comeback
Is football
season.
finally coming back?
To be honest, I hope so because I think. I mean, I don't know if did you watch the announcement video?
Bro,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it the one where they were like chipping the statue of him and the statue head and everything?
No, not that.
Oh, what?
Well, where's crying?
Yeah, basically Monaco released a video of him basically crying during the contract, like when he was signing it.
Oh damn.
Oh, Stam, I didn't see that. No, I saw another one that's where they're like building a
the
statue and
announcement
like
video.
it away and everything.
Yeah, I saw that one as well.
But yeah, man. I mean, I hope it does well for him because stuff that he's gone through, like bro, like he was getting extorted by his own family, man. Like
World Cup 2026.
You know, Monaco deserves like some government funds for trying to save Ansu Fati and Pogba careers. They're doing some good deeds. They're doing some good deeds.
But do you think it's too late for Pogba? Or do you think Pogba can still remind guys that I'm still that dude? So,
I don't think so, you know.
I don't think it's too late, to be honest. Like, Monaco is a club that there's not much pressure at. There's a lot of young players. It's Liga, and a lot of people watch it. But it's also a league that prepares you for, UCL games. You'll be playing UCL football,
that's
evidently before Manchester United, which is crazy. But you'll be playing UCL football. You'll be playing in Liga. If he could really have a good season for Monaco, which I could see possible because he's playing in a good team. Monaco is not a bad team at all. I could see him coming into that France squad in 2026.
That's what I'm saying.
It's probably the best choice of club he could have had in terms of it's not much pressure. It's a stable club, a stable environment, but you're also playing at quite a high level. Like, it's a better place to go than MLS Saudi. There were Marseille rumors. The club, but Marseille is too unstable. Monaco is a stable club. They finish regularly second, third in Ligue 1. They have funds. They have a good young team. I think it's a great move for him. I hope he can do well and make the squad for 2026.
Wait, Monaco to a title.
Okay. Look, but listen, my thing here is comes to SK is that everything that AK said is right. Is that this is the perfect thing for him because what you want, again, this is similar to what we're saying about delap as well. Monaco, there are no expectations. So it isn't like, okay, Pogba, can you come back and everything? Bro, you can just go there and just cook. PSG are the very best team. They're expected to defend their title. But the key thing is that you can go at a team where you can cook. You're going to be playing football. But what is very, very key, building up to the World Cup, is you're going to be playing UCL football. And what I always say is, how old is Modric? How old was Toni Kroos when he retired? Look at how old Messi is right now. Shout to boy Ronaldo. Guys are playing well into their 30s on the wrong side of 35. And here's the key thing. It's similar to another issue that we had. If you're a PNP merchant, you're cooked out. That's it. Go on freaking flip pancakes and everything. But if you're a Tesh merchant, if you are an agent of Tesh, if you're a soldier of Tesh, and you're fighting for the war on Tesh, you can play until you're 40. Which is what we're seeing from a guy like Messi, from Modric, and Pogba is 100% in that category of a guy. See, he's one of those guys that can play into Tesh.
You didn't take Ronaldo's name when talking about him.
So what's it called? SK. What's in by
bro? Oh, okay.
So let me come to Chronicle and then SK.
Yeah.
Chronicle, go for it.
Sorry, SK. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I was going to mostly say exactly what AK was going to say. I think you don't want the spotlight on you here. You've got 1 year to build your fitness up. You know, you got they got 2 games a week, maybe with the Champions League. He probably gets rested maybe in one of those games, like maybe in the league game, or he comes off the bench and then starts another game. But yeah, exactly that. He just needs the fitness back up. He needs to get his sharpness back in the game. You know, obviously he's been out of it for 2 years, probably trying to keep his fitness up. But you need to just, get your feet back on. He needs to. You feel probably rusty as a player, not being at a top level for so long. So him getting used to that. I see parallels. You know, when Kante moved to Saudi, because his injury record was too bad. It wasn't because he got worse as a player. It was simply because he couldn't stay fit at Chelsea. What he did was he went to Saudi, got his fitness up, kept that, and then he went into the Euros and he started cooking for France. I see a parallel with Pogba here where he can do the exact same thing. He doesn't rely on pace. He doesn't rely on all these physical attributes. Its speciality is in his technique. And especially when you pair it with such a forgiving France team, he can definitely fit back in that team. I mean, we know that Tchouaméni and all these players have been playing at the top level for longer, but come on, let's be real. The tech is not there. Lebil has the tech. So I think definitely what AK is saying is I agree. Monaco is such a good move for him, and I wish him the best of luck, honestly. But yeah, SK, you go for it.
Yeah, SK, go for it. Then come to KC. SK? What's it called? KC, talk to me.
I think, I kind of sort of agree with AK also on this. I think, but one place I will disagree is that I don't know if he's going to be injury free because French league is physical though. That is one thing.
KC, have you heard this saying positive vibes?
Bro, it's that
positive energy.
Look at his I'm a realist, bro. Look at his
let him speak, man.
Look at his injury record for the last 10 years. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it doesn't like, and the English Times just pointed out, bro. Like, what are you doing? But look at his injury record. Are you just gonna lie to yourself?
Okay. So you're saying that
a lot of Africans
you see him getting injured. So basically, you see him getting. So basically, you feel that there's a major injury coming up for him this season.
He got injured in Juve also. He got injured in Man United. Like, I don't know. Maybe hopefully he doesn't get injured. Like, because he is technically a very good midfielder. But if he can stay fit, I think he will start for France because, bro, his like even at 10% he's more technical than the bum Tchouaméni and Rabiot and Kamavinga.
And Mama's boy, yes.
Yeah, it's just and both the thing is you have Deschamps is a what you call it? That's the word.
Loyalty merchant.
Loyalty merchant. Yeah. He likes Pogba. Because Pogba was the first guy he brought in to France team. Pogba and Griezmann, like those are the first two guys.
No, because Casey, my thing, all Pogba needs to do is just play regularly and be fit, and he'll be in the team, 100%. Just play regularly, be injury free, and 100%. Deschamps.
Give my boy Fatih a lot of assists, bro. Like he has struggled.
HH.
SK, talk to me, SK.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think, like everyone said, the Monaco move is definitely a good one. And also, I think he has like some pieces there to play with too, like his Ike, you can corroborate me on this one. Like that Kamara guy from in their midfield, he's like a really good. Like
the Senegalese midfield.
I like the BRF guy that they signed was like scoring a lot of goals for them in the second half of the year. So
their wingers are pretty good.
Arsenal player as well.
Yeah.
Good question.
Could have been their
what wages is Pogba on? Does anyone know? Does anyone know how much wages?
I think they say it's less than like $320 a month. So it's like I think it's like around like 50
80.
I think it's
80
like
a week. See,
I think it's 80.
I think his wage matters a lot here because if he's not getting paid a lot, then I don't think his expectation is that he's going to start every game, and that's big for Pogba. He cannot. I feel like if you play him in too many games, like what Casey said, that he mentioned that his injury record was so bad. I think the main reason was because the expectations is that he needs to play twice a week, 90 minutes all the time. Here you can ease him back in the team. You know, playing 45 every game.
Well, to be fair, I think the wage thing will probably just be more about kind of the fact that Pogba obviously wants to get into shape for the World Cup, so he's not going to be out here demanding like crazy money when he hasn't played for like 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know. Like, I'm not saying for sure that they're going to play him every game or run to the ground or anything, but I don't think the wages is indicative of.
I mean, basically, people are doing him a favor. The teams that are doing him a favor, he's not doing them a favor. They're doing him a favor. So the bargaining position are on all of these teams, because for Pogba it's because you've been out. And see, that's my only worry is being out for so long. How much is this going to affect him? How much has the game changed tactically? That a Pogba who's been not playing any competitive football for so long, is it going to be impactful? But my hope is Tesh is Tesh. Tesh is Tesh. As long as you're good, you're good.
He can be like James Rodriguez. Like the guy is like he's a brick. Like when it comes to club football, but he always shows up for Colombia. Because maybe like club football is too fast for him. It could be the same for Pogba also, but like it just like it keeps him up to pace for international tournaments.
You know my thing though. However Pogba plays, as long as he's injury free, Deschamps has to take that guy to the World Cup.
He will, yeah.
See, I feel like the same.
No. Like he needs to. I don't think he's gonna. Like he needs to play.
Deschamps took Kante after he spent a year in Saudi.
Okay, Kenny. Let's say that he's mid. Not trash, but let's just say that he's mid. Do you not take him into this?
No, but you know when you say like Kante that season in Saudi Arabia was like injury free and he was performing to like a very good level for that league. And obviously he was taking. Like I don't think he will. Let's go.
Kante in the last Euros.
But relying on Mama's boy and that's Boma's midfielder.
No, but it's not about relying. But if you know Deschamps, like you still need to play at a decent level. I don't think you know what. It might take him and maybe give him some opportunities. Maybe like around the thing is if he's put into a corner, the thing is you know why he brought back Kante. He brought back Kante because he was put into a corner because other midfielders were trash.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I think it depends how qualification goes and how the thing goes.
Don't I disagree because you see, if he is trash, that is what it is. Like if it's oh man, this guy just can't keep up with the game and everything, and just looks totally out of it. If let's say he has an amazing game, amazing game is like up and you've got to take it. Because and also because I think it's a point that I don't know whether I think it was Casey or someone made where international football and club football is very different, and Deschamps' tactics has never changed. Pogba is very important. Like Deschamps needs a Pogba type midfielder for the way he plays. So as long as he's injury free and you can play to somewhat of a level. He has
no, but if the thing is, Pogba, the way he plays as well, he needs he needs guys that will run and physically.
No, Kenny, hold on.
Wait, Casey. If you look at Pogba that's what I'm saying. He needs to be at a certain level of fitness. Kante, when Kante is fit, you know, he's never an issue about running and stuff like that. If you look at the way France play, especially them two midfielders, these guys they do the most running. That's why most of these guys, he doesn't really. What's most important to him is the running. That's why most of these midfielders that I take, there's bad technical midfielders that are available, but it takes guys that are good at running off the ball work. Is very important to him in midfield.
No, but for France, who are the technical midfielders does France have? Other than
no, but that's not. If you look at the way he plays, like the two, when he played Pogba, he played him in the two. He always plays like with double pivots here.
Yeah.
In that double pivots, he does like mostly. Like I said, there's technical midfielders there. What's important to him there is legs. So that's what I'm saying. He can pair if like I said, if Pogba is not like doesn't show a certain level of fitness, even if he performs decently, I do think that he needs to show a certain level of fitness to him to take him. But I think he might take him even. But if he takes him, he probably won't start him. He'll probably maybe take him just to maybe off the bench.
I can't lie. I want to run this Kante Pogba agenda back, bro, because the duo that they had, I'm telling you, the chemistry that those two have, they are perfect for each other. Obviously they're old now. I get that, and it's not realistic.
That's
But if you
that's
can
not
get
really fair.
these
Though, that
two-
physically,
If
they've lost that much physically, can they still say what? Because
Yeah, that's what-
100%, I think they complement each other very well. Just
No,
what
because
do those
it-
years? answer me?
even Kante, you saw you bought him for that Euro since you ain't
Matuidi,
seen
no,
him
no, no.
since.
It was
You,
Matuidi and
you haven't seen
I don't know
Kante
why you got
since.
Kante there.
But
It was
we didn't see him
Matuidi.
for a whole year, and then he turned up out of the Euros out of nowhere.
Yeah, and
he
that's
was-
what I'm saying.
he was
Since
performing,
that Euros,
know?
have you seen him? He disappeared.
No, I haven't. I haven't.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't. So yeah, you're right. But if he is still on the same physical level, same as Pogba, you don't lose the tech. You don't lose your mind, right? If you've still
Yeah.
got the physicality and you can grow it back to sharpness, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking Kante and Pogba over any of those.
No, and
but
that's what you have to put yourself in Deschamps' shoes. I do think that if, like I said, if Pogba gets that level of fitness, he's picking him. I think what's the most important is that fitness, even more than his performance. If the
sure.
guy is able to like the efforts, like he can like up the ball and all that stuff, you're taking him 100%. I
but
think
Kenny,
that's even more important
hold
than his performance.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying is kind of a fever dream here. Like I understand that
Oh,
these guys are aging and
We all
stuff,
want Pogba to cook. That's the thing. Like we
Yeah.
all want
Yeah,
Pogba to play
100%.
well.
I'm
Yeah,
just
like,
saying,
that's what
with
we want.
Kante, Pogba can cook because those two together, when they work, Kante could do all the running for him, and Pogba can spray the ball. We saw what happened in the World Cup 2018. You just have Kante a destroyer behind you, and that allows Pogba to perfectly do
And
everything.
also,
he
and I
does.
think this is also this is what is very key as well is what Deschamps has been missing is that midfield and the functionality of that midfield. I think it's when you look at how France have failed, it's
creation. It's creation.
it's everything. It's just the impact from midfield. It's the creativity, it's the physicality, it's the technique, it's the understanding, and it's been such a downgrade from what they had in 2018, 2022. That's actually been the issue.
I like what Wings
So
did as well.
basically,
Matuidi was
a
big.
Pogba that can cook and can still just give you technically something, and you just have guys who can just help support him physically.
And he doesn't
France
have to play
looks
90
completely
minutes
different.
either.
No, I don't know about 2020. I think 2018. Yes, not 2022. It's 2020.
Sorry,
doesn't have to play 90 minutes.
Euros.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Euros.
Euros.
What happened to Euros?
That
What happened to
Rabiot
you?
and Chouameni.
And
basically-
is there someone speaking? Yeah,
I
Mbappe
was saying people forget too. Like I don't want to be dramatic here, but like Rabiot and Chouameni basically cost France that World Cup final. But like, bro,
Rabiot
those
was
two,
so ass.
they were so ass
Oh,
as a double
awful.
pivot. Bro, like Argentina were literally having their way with them. Right? It was,
Yeah,
it was
You see, SK, I've said this again. I know people will attack me. Pogba can't say at that World Cup they're washing everyone.
No, it's not. Kante not. If you want to say
They're
something,
washing
Oh
everyone.
my gosh, it's
They're washing
I
everyone.
don't know about that.
Delusion.
Argentina's
They are-
midfield was pretty good.
Wait, Rick. You say that though.
Enzo
But France,
DePaul.
but hold on. France with that ass chicks midfield took them to penalties.
No, but hold on.
But let's
Hold
not
on.
let's not
No, but you
forget.
say that-
Pogba and Kante are
Yeah.
unbelievable, man.
Let's not forget.
They are.
They dominated that game.
You bring in Pogba. You bring in the midfield of Pogba in there, bro. They are washing everybody at that World Cup.
Rabiot and Chouameni during the competition were actually not that bad. Yeah, that final they on the if you look at the duration of the tournament, they were not bad. They weren't that
They
bad.
weren't that bad. They just got outplayed. Outplayed by a better midfield.
But hold up, even in the duration, compare them to what Pogba, Kante, and Matuidi did in 2018.
Yes, Matuidi. Same
Of
Matuidi.
course.
Matuidi
Of course,
was
like-
he retired. He retired like he
No,
got
but it's just I agree with like they're nowhere near the quality, but acting as if like let's be real, we've seen like these same Rabiot and Chouameni like they still went to the finals and you went to penalties like.
So basically, okay. So do we feel so we're all in agreement that we don't think Pogba can get to the standards that he once was? That's
Physically
gone.
no.
Yeah, no.
Physically no.
Not for 90 minutes.
So okay, so what is the best case scenario of Pogba, him coming back? What's best case?
Impact bench player.
What?
Yeah,
I think 60.
Yeah, for the
I think he plays 60
He
to
can't play
60.
90. He can't play
I think he
90.
plays 60 to 70 minutes and then gets subbed.
Bro, the guy hasn't played in like
I think
2 or 3
45,
years. Right?
honestly, half time. I'm
No,
not
but
even
have
gonna
a-
lie.
when was the last time? Hold on. When was the last time Pogba played like 5 games?
Juve?
No, because he got injured at Juve. Also.
Oh yeah,
Like
oh, yeah.
6 years ago.
Bench player.
He will start as an impact, and maybe during the competition he might get starting place, but I don't think he's gonna come in straight and start
Yeah,
like.
Monaco's midfield's pretty good.
I'll say this about the French team. Like, I don't think Pogba will play in that double pivot because like I don't think he physically has the load required. But if he is to play in that team, he will play as a number 10. But I don't know if Pogba, even at his level, will start over a Cherky for a number 10.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Pogba won't play 10, I don't think. I don't think Pogba will be a 10.
Olise, bro, he'll play right wing if any.
Olise not.
And that's what, even in that Monaco midfield, it's probably in that Monaco midfield, it's probably going to play like as an advanced 8 with like Zakaria and Kamara next to him. These guys have legs.
Play more than
I'm still trying to compete with you guys saying
he has to play in the 2. He just has to play deeper.
Where is he gonna fit?
He has to play in the 2.
Wait, so hold on. Hold on. Impact sub.
So no, but it's that's what
how is your Milabi?
If you want to play him in a double pivot,
okay. So he can't cook for 75 minutes.
No, it's not in a double. Not in a double pivot.
Maybe midfield 3 then.
In a midfield 3, maybe, but not in a double pivot. I'm sorry, he does not have the legs for that.
Unless you got Kante, bro.
You see, now I'm praying that he proves you guys wrong, bro. You see, not starting from next season, bro. I am watching Uber Eats. I'm watching Uber Eats next season because I want him to prove you guys wrong.
When was the last time you watched an Uber Eats game?
But it's McDonald's League now, not Uber.
I'm just a big fan of Pogba.
I'm watching the double big back league next season, bro.
I don't think I'm just as big a
Bro,
Pogba
last time
fan as
AJ
you.
watched the league on game was
But
when
you have
Lyon
to be
was
realistic. Where is he gonna play in that French team?
Yeah, they just have better players.
So wait, does Deschamps do 4-3-1 or
4-2-3-1?
4-2-3-1,
right?
Or sometimes 4-4-2.
So couldn't you put him in the number 10 in the 3?
If
you're saying that physically, it's going to be too tight.
Pogba can't play 10. He just can't.
But what about the guy?
He can because
Okay. So you're saying that Pogba can't be like when Pirlo had a beard quarterback, deep line playmaker.
Who is
That's what I think.
It's just in a double
He
pivot.
can't be playing number 10 there if he did.
It's just in a 3, but in a double pivot, you can't be having some deep line guy there.
You can.
Okay. Then switch it to a 3 DLP.
I mean, you can because Vitinha's
the
a
only
deep
way
line
that would work,
playmaker.
Yeah, but then who's going to be
have
there?
him
Hold on. AK.
You have him as your deep lying player.
Yeah, like Vitinha.
And then you have a runner as your number 8 and a runner as your number 10.
Sorry. Before you go, let me just. What's that slap? I'm trying to find the slap. Where's my slap? There you go. My guy is not being damn cheap.
Yeah, but the thing is,
hold on.
if you look at the French number 10, like Cherki or even Olise, these guys are not runners.
No, that's what I'm saying. The only way Pogba works if you can play him as a deep lying player with, I don't know, Chouameni who runs, and then someone like a Warren Zaire Emery who can play that 10 role.
He's not gonna start.
That's the only way Pogba.
Emery's not even gonna be in that damn squad.
He's not gonna start.
HH, you know the reason why the Warren Tesh will lose is because nowadays the baseline for a footballer is athleticism, it's fitness, it's running. And if you don't have that, I don't care how much Tesh you have, you're not making it in the game. So he cannot be running a game 90 minutes.
Chronicle.
This is why John Felix is going to Dubai.
Chronicle. We're winning the war on Tesh.
I hope so.
We're winning the war because Chronicle. Let's be real. One of our Ops' greatest ever soldiers is this man here. But we are going to defeat his data analysis. We're going to defeat his mathematics. We're going to defeat his science. I believe in the war on Tesh. We are going to defeat Casey and his evil robots.
One last thing. Can we talk about the thing that I sent you in your DMs?
Oh, what did he send me?
Can I just say something on Monaco though, right? You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
have
yeah,
you
go
heard,
for it, go
have
for
you
it, go
heard
for
about the city though? Like what kind of city Monaco is?
Apparently, they say they have
for
30,000
French
people,
citizens,
and there's
Monaco is
a
not
prince
tax-free.
there.
It's a whorehouse for finance bros. That's all. That's literally what
Yeah,
it
that
is.
is true. Shout out to the prince. Shout out to the prince.
Oh wow. Okay, let's let's end on this, man. Let me put a stream marker here. So, guys, as you well know, I'm a Ronaldo fan.
No, you're not.
Despite what many of you believe, I'm a Ronaldo fan.
We are all Ronaldo fans.
And shout out to AK who sent me. So I'm going to read this out for people. Remember, guys, we are on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So I'm going to read this, guys.
Is he
Why not on
salary?
YouTube, man? Why not on YouTube Music?
I don't know how to
Yeah, I saw
put it on
that.
YouTube Music. Okay, so details of Cristiano Ronaldo's new contract at Al Nassr. Okay, 178 million a year, 3.4 million pounds a week.
Is that more than
15%.
Nigeria's
Wait,
GDP?
hold. Let me finish. So 15% ownership of Al Nassr estimated to be worth 33 million. 24.5 million signing bonus, increasing to 38 million if he activates the second year of his contract. £80,000 bonus per goal, £40,000 bonus per assist, £8 million bonus if Al Nassr win the Saudi Pro League title, £4 million bonus if he wins the Saudi Pro League Golden Boot, £6.5 million bonus if Al Nassr qualify for the Asian Cup.
Those bonuses are nasty.
Wait, hold on. £4 million worth of private jet expenses covered by Al Nassr. £60 million worth of sponsorship deals promised by Al Nassr with new Saudi companies on the Asian markets, plus 16 people working full-time for him, including 3 drivers, 4 housekeepers, 2 chefs, 3 gardeners, and 4 security people.
Send a nuke,
Yo,
man. Send a nuke, man.
it's you know what? £80,000 bonus per goal.
This
You know
guy
those-
might reach
those-
1,000
those-
goals.
And also Kenny,
crazy.
he's going to be getting a lot of 80,000 checks, bro.
Yeah,
They're going to be a lot of plus 80,000 into his bank accounts, man.
Those trophy bonuses are nasty because he hasn't won anything over there.
Yeah, that's true.
But hey,
True, they know
that's
he doesn't
the whole
get
point
payout.
of an incentive. It's an
My
incentive.
question is, why do you need 16 people to take care of your house?
Okay, the best
Bro,
way.
wait, hold on. Isn't that similar to what they gave Neymar? I swear they gave Neymar like about 19 housekeepers in his mansion.
Remember Neymar's clause where he could post on social media, like on his story, and he'd get like 500 grand for just promoting the club. Do you know how crazy that is?
Okay, you know what?
You get $500,000 just for posting your own club.
Did you see Sadiq's comment?
Casey, this is your final warning, Casey.
I'm actually leaving.
Casey, so Casey, it's your
No,
final
I'm
warning.
going to watch.
Casey,
I'm going to watch.
no, Casey, it's your final warning because Casey, you've been doing this a long time, bro. And
Look,
Casey, Tinubu is trying his hardest. Tinubu is trying his hardest.
What?
So, you
What
know
is he
what?
telling his orders to do, Richard?
I
No
need to
comments.
actually go and watch F1.
Positive easing tax.
Okay. Quick. Does Cristiano deserve all that based on what he's done for the Saudi League? I
Yeah,
say
I
yes.
guess
He's according to his strength, he's
He
a goal
said
sport.
that, he
Why
went
not?
on international TV and said that league was better than League On, bro. Yes, he deserves that shit.
Yeah, to be fair, he glazes that league like crazy.
No,
Right,
I mean,
hold on. Kelvin says, but how old was McZad, Fatzad, Pure McDonald? Stupid.
The one thing I will say is like, they get all that money, yet they're not able to give him a nice plastic surgery to get those wrinkles out of his face.
Okay, you know what? On that note, guys,
Oh
we've got
my
a lot of
God.
this.